What's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Comics on the Edge. Welcome back to the Low Grades. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to our show, The Low Grades. Well, man, we got a stacked house today with everybody here today, man. On time. Dude, we got Rob Fat Stacks in the house.
Just stacked up backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many people.
And, our boy James, Comic Raider. What's up, man? How you guys doing today?
Good. Here early. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a phenomenon, man. Like, I was shocked. He showed up like 5 minutes early today.
I know. I hopped in backstage and I was like, what the fuck, James there?
It's like, hell no, I can't believe I got beat by him.
I know, man. It's crazy.
Am I rubbing off on him?
Yeah.
As opposed to rubbing out on him?
Yeah.
What series of unfortunate events had to go on for you to be here on time, dude?
A funeral, so I was off of work today.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Someone had to die, literally die, in order to get him on time. What the hell?
Oh, my God. Damn.
You asked.
I wasn't expecting that.
We only have 4 billion more opportunities for him to be on time.
Well, we're glad you made it on time, man. The shows that tend to be extra special when you hear 3 minutes more than you're supposed to be. So
That's true. It's like prepped and ready to go, you know? Yeah, I get it.
Well, I guess we'll just get into it, with
Crazy week.
Yeah, I mean, especially for me, it's I've missed a couple of days of work today this week because of the fires, and I don't really post. I haven't posted a lot of these fire pictures because I just kind of like, I don't know, man. It's just so sad to know how many people are affected by this. I'll just say that it seems very close to where I'm at, a lot closer than the last huge fire we had. I think they called it the Bobcat fire. Mm-hmm. And man, it's just doing a lot of destruction. I feel like things are calmer now, but also I think the wind's kind of blowing a different direction, like away from me or our house. So that's good. But you watch the videos of the destruction, and it's just like, man, like what would you even do? You know what I mean? Like we're getting these alerts on our phones and stuff like that saying that, get ready to evacuate. Like, you guys are next, this type of stuff. And it's like, what do you do? I mean, do you grab like a ton of clothes? Do you just grab a few pieces of clothes? I mean, obviously you got to go get your documents, birth certificates and social securities and stuff like that. But I mean, what else? And we have a storage unit that's like, a few miles away, and we're thinking like, well, should we just start like taking stuff there? Yeah. And it's just like, it's very confusing, and luckily for right now everything's fine. It's very smoky, very ashy outside. I wake up in the morning, I just feel like my breath is just like, my mouth is just so dry, and just like, it's not a good feeling, like I don't feel like I've gotten any good rest lately because of it. And
how far away?
Yeah. Huh?
How far away are you, roughly?
I mean, it's doing destruction like probably like 5 miles away from me.
Oh,
Not
wow.
that
You're
close.
really
Yeah. I mean, the pictures that I have been taking, they're right. It looks like it's in my backyard, but luckily we live on like in a hill area, so the flames just kind of like go up the hill. And but yeah, it's just crazy. Those winds were nuts, man, because uh they're going like, I think they said at some point 80 miles an hour, and you
80
could
to
tell
100 mile an
because
hour winds. Yeah.
yeah, because these palm trees are just like slanted over
The fire
on
was going
fire.
horizontal.
Yeah, it looks like a damn blowtorch, man.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's so surreal. Even though we've been through this before, I don't feel like at this magnitude. The Bobcat fire took a lot of acres, but it was on the other side of the mountain where there's nothing,
Mhm.
just like wildlife and stuff like that. And here it's just like, there's homes being taken, there's cities, blocks being taken. I mean, it's not just us. So I live near the Eaton fire.
Mm.
There's the Pacific Palisades fire that's going on, and they're taking a ton of celebrity homes and high end homes out there, and that's like right next to the beach.
Not that it's not that little anything, but the
Yeah.
celebrities, they got the money, they can take care of
Oh
it.
yeah.
They get, plus they're the ones getting all the press. It's the freaking real people that are
That's
the ones
true,
that
man. I
that
mean,
are the ones who are maybe don't even have fire insurance because of the way the insurance companies have been around here the last couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, I hear they've been cutting people off. Like they cut a lot of people off right before the fire.
Yeah.
So it's just like, holy shit, man.
They've been doing that up here in the north too, because of all the stuff we've had up here. I mean, because we famously had, the town of Paradise was wiped off the map twice in the last 5 years. It's like, it's insane.
I know. But it's also kind of funny, like to see I mean, it kind of bugged me a bit because some of these people, I know where they live,
Mhm.
and they're the ones kind of saying like, "Oh, we're okay." And it's just like, motherfucker, you're not even close to this shit. Like you're 30, 40 miles away from this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I usually try to ignore that stuff, but at the same time, I did post. I finally had put something on Instagram. Just got tired of people kept reaching out to me because people on the East Coast have no concept of how big California.
Yeah,
is.
right.
Just, California, and you go, I was telling one person because they were asking me about it, and I was like, oh, there's fires in Medford, Oregon. That are actually like slightly closer to me than. I mean, it was like only a mile or so difference, but it was probably that's how far away.
Yeah.
It's just 360 miles to the north. It's like somebody, well, are you getting smoke? No, it's not the way it works because there's also the fires to the east to me, and so there's no so I don't. To me, it's like nothing. But people kept asking, so at some point I'm 360 miles north. We're all good, thanks.
I mean, JD just said he had people ask about him, and I'm like 20 miles from Pasadena. That's what I'm talking about. It's like
it's at least more in the ballpark than
but JD lives in like, I mean, I don't like, so where I live, it's affecting the mountains. I live like in a mountainous area.
Right.
You know what I mean? JD lives in Whittier, so that's like more of like city-ish. I don't feel like that's much of a danger. But then you have people living on like probably east of him, and people are just saying like, oh yeah, like there's a lot of smoke, and it's just like, dude, you don't know smoke, bro. Like that smoke is like filtered for like type of shit,
It can get bad. I mean, when we've had the northern fires here, when the smoke does come down to where we're at, we've had it, like Katie's talking about, where they had the stuff from fires the other day, last year or whatever. But we had it really so bad that they were issuing shelter in place orders that you weren't allowed to go out.
That's pretty bad.
Critically advised not to go outdoors without N95 masks or respirators because the particulate matter was just so high. Because it was just staying in that area. So it can get really bad, but absolutely, it's better to deal with that than have to deal with the actual flames.
All right, James, you want to go through saying what's up to everyone real quick?
Yeah, we didn't have to do it at first. There was nobody in here, and then it just all started fucking going.
It's
So,
called filler.
Somebody
We
show
call
must
it-
have ended right now.
In,
You know
in the
what?
show,
In
no,
the-
it's 7:10. They're expecting us to start
that's
now, anyways.
exactly what I was gonna say. I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
They're like,
Yeah, you're right.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
This was what we call filler in the business.
All right, we got Callie in here first. What is going on, my man? Good evening. Right near the beach, boy. Nice.
Boy.
We got JD in the house as well. What is going on?
Yo, check out his show today that he did today, man. 45 minutes worth of happiness.
Oh, God.
Check it out, guys. Yeah, Friday. Watched it earlier today. Great stuff, man.
Nice. I will get to it. We got Katie here as well. What is up, Katie? Sup? Did I ever hear the Paradise Diamond Mine conspiracy theory? No, I have not. Please do share. Let's see.
In 3 sentences or less.
Oh, I think everything's too soon for the conspiracy theories right now.
We got
Well,
Josh. What
he's
is
talking
going
about diamond mines. So
Yeah, but conspiracies, we have people claiming that they're setting fires on purpose right now. Like,
well,
and
yeah,
they have been catching people.
on? Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Early.
help that
Early.
certain
Yeah.
elected officials start spreading rumors and stuff too.
Yeah.
And
But also, what I've been seeing today too is they're looting, like straight up just daylight looting right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's always. I just saw
because
this.
they
so
see
my apologies.
opportunity and they assume that all the police and everything are busy. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're good. So yeah, I didn't say hi to them first. So now they're gonna be mad at me like usual. But hello.
Oh, good,
Right.
good.
What's up? All right, we got Steve here. What is going on?
Steve, what's up, Steve? Yo, he's close to those fires too, man. Like he's up there in the valley right now. Like, I mean, we talked earlier, so everything seems to be okay. But it's just fucked up.
Damn.
Good 40 arrests. Hell yeah, dude. They need to get the rest of them.
Yeah, I saw something. Someone was saying that they were trying to get up to like the celebrity houses, of course, to try and see what's left from their houses.
Of course.
Wow.
So by my area, you have to show ID that you actually live around that area. So you can't just get in there,
Yeah.
So there's signs posted everywhere. There's cops like on, so many corners. So yeah, you can't just drive up there. They do check. So
Just come to Vegas. Oh shit, damn. Yeah, you right. Just have to worry about gambling. That's all.
dude, those casinos are taking a dump right now. You see all those, oh dude, they're not doing so good.
Oh,
till they
thanks,
build a
JD.
ballpark
Rob and I
for a
are
loser
good.
baseball team.
We're kind of far away from it, but thank you for your concern.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
About, on the East Coast, about 4 or 5 states away.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Those embers can travel pretty far.
That's true. That's true.
Not if they find a way to travel north and west when the winds are blowing east. That's good.
Nice,
Nice.
Kate. I like how she converted it to gambling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was
I mean,
good.
it's
That
just-
was really good.
2 machines.
Two Booth Bandit is active. He's been around, so we'll have.
He
another
made an
one
appearance,
on
dude. That's
that,
crazy.
update on that soon. Yeah, that was cool.
Not
whatever,
us.
dude. Forget you.
He's like, no, not you guys. He really meant just everyone else. Just the people, just all applicable people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. But yeah, all right. I think that catches us up. All right. So what else? What else you got for your week, Robert?
So Wednesday came around and that's when the alerts first started going off, and I'm thinking like so I was about 40 to 50 miles away from my house at work.
What?
At a different location. Yo, what's up, Hetty? And then so we started getting alerts like, oh, prepare or whatever. And my company, my boss had already told me earlier that day, hey, if you need to go, just don't even question it, just leave. I'm like, where? Nah. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't really think much of it. So we started getting those alerts, and I was just like, you know what? I'm like over an hour away from my house right now. If we have to evacuate, it's gonna take me forever to get home. I might not even make it home.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave right now and handle business. So I left, and it took me 2 hours to get home, dude. It's crazy. They already started like blocking off like exits and stuff like that, which I don't understand that, but whatever. Like, how are you gonna block off exits to a freeway when that shit's going on?
Yeah.
And anyways, and the exits I was able to get off of, like some of the streets were closed off, so you had to like U-turn. It was a mess.
Yeah.
So I got home and just kind of like waited it out, and just it's crazy because everyone around us lost electricity except for like our block. It was so fucking weird
Different
because
grid.
yeah, lights were out, power was out everywhere, and like where I live, it was just like everything was fine. Cable was still up. Electricity, water, everything was fine. So then later on that day, I called my boss and I was just like, oh, I think I'll be able to go to work. And she's like, are you sure? Like, there's, it seems like it's because it's still to this day 0% contained. Last I checked. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll take another day off. She's like, all right, cool. So I missed 2 days this week from work. I just, the distance just kind of seemed like it would be a factor if shit went down. So I was just like, I'll just stay home and figure it out.
Yeah, man. If they're giving you the opportunity to go home, you fucking go home. Fuck that.
Yeah. I mean, they were so cool about it, and I'm so like grateful for that because I've been to jobs where it's just like I remember when 9/11 hit, like we were watching it on the TV in the break room, like these planes going into the towers, and it was so scary because you don't know what's going on. Like you're thinking like America is under attack at this point. Like I want to be with my family. You know what I mean? So like a lot of people had asked like, can I just go home? Like I don't want to be here right now. And a lot of them were told like, no, we need people here to run the store. Like, and it was just so messed up. Huh?
I was working bell to bell that day.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
you weren't like at like recess? Because I was at like recess.
I was running an audio video store, so I was I had like hundreds of televisions on, just freaking going nonstop throughout the day, with no customers coming in, but we're just sitting here watching this all day long. It's like
the customers in the break room watching TV with you guys, like, what's going on?
there's no need to go to the break room. It's the entire floor is nothing but televisions, so.
That's
crazy. See,
I
so
like
Steve
nowadays with how like consumerish we are, there'd be that one person that walks in is like, can I get some help around here? Somebody?
Can I get a discount?
You got that 9/11 discount right now?
Like, you don't see we're under attack? Just fucking take one, dude. Just fucking take one. Took me 3 hours.
Yeah, so I feel that Steve was his situation was worse than mine. Because he went a few days without power, and the fire was close to his work. So I mean, it's just I didn't really have to go through that. Patriot discounts, nice.
No, that sucks. That definitely sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, then I went to work today, which is Friday, and things got better. The winds out there were so fucking crazy, dude, because I literally saw, I don't know if I talked about it last week, because the winds were so powerful where I was working, and it's like 40 miles away from my house, that trailer trucks were tipped over on their sides. I don't know. Do you remember me mentioning that last week?
No.
Oh, okay, because the trailer trucks I was talking about last week, or that I thought I saw last week, were still there today. So
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I drive through Tehachapi and stuff.
yeah,
Along those roads and stuff all the time. You see all kinds of trucks that are gone over because of the wind and stuff.
yeah, it's crazy, man. They're still there.
Business.
Yeah. No, but other than that, like, prior to the fire, everything was fine. I was able to go to one of my LCSs and get some great books. But what about you guys? What about you, Rob?
Which it's been a lot more normal here. Although one of my colleagues this morning is like, "Oh,
Hold
my
on, let me
God,
ask you real
Rob."
quick. Are you safe, Rob?
Safe from what? That's the question. Because I'm safe from some things, but not from stupidity. It's all around. One of my employees this morning is like, "Oh my God, Rob, did you feel the earthquake today?" And I'm like, "Oh, dude, no. What if it was below 4? This is fucking California. If it was below 4, I don't really want to hear about it." And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I don't know." Sure enough, I look it up with 3.7. I'm like, "Oh,
yeah.
dude, I don't know. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear it. I don't want to feel it. We should discuss it. Matter of fact, the news should never discuss any earthquake below 4 in California unless some massive structural damage occurred out of the blue. But otherwise, it never happens. Move on. Nobody ever got hurt. Oh, it's always the same news report. There was a 3.7 earthquake today out in the ocean, and no damage and no injuries were reported.
But watch out for tsunamis.
Whoa. Okay, great news, people.
We're on tsunami watch now, guys.
Yeah, watch that. As we go out there, and you can always see the film of the tsunami, and it's like 2 centimeters of water.
Surfers are out there having a great time.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's not even that. Usually, it's just like it's ankle deep. Yeah, 3-inch wave. Exactly. 3-inch waves. Exactly. Although the last go around, they had some pretty decent ones come through, but nothing like they get in the South Pacific.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I don't know. It's just been a normal week. It's been slow. It's been New Year for us. It just sucks having to watch all this shit go on around you, and but it does make you think that it's always a good thing that everybody should do, no matter what you are, because everybody has some sort of disasters that are available to them, whether they be hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, fires, whatever. Even if you don't have your stuff gathered up, if nothing, like you were saying, make that list. Make a list somewhere of what are the things that you need to make sure that you grab if you have to get out, and at least have that list somewhere and a rough idea of where those things are at, so you can quickly, when your mind is going crazy, you don't think, and having a list of some together and will help you to remain focused and calm in those types of situations.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, yeah, even if we would have put our stuff in storage, like important stuff, like, like let's say first aid, our storage area lost power. So it's like we couldn't get in
the gate. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what about the rest? Okay.
What's that?
I was just gonna say, what about the rest of your week other than the fire?
It's just been work. I've just been here doing work. I mean, it's just another methodical go through the process week for me.
Okay.
Nothing exciting. I like it like that.
Very nice. All right, I guess I'll start backwards. So last night and today was funeral and the viewing last night for my friend who passed away from high school. So that was, somber.
Sorry.
There was.
I can't take anything seriously, dude.
Oh, I know. It was cool to see a couple people from high school and all that. Just everybody's okay and all that good stuff. So that was nice. Going back to that, the rest of the week just chilling, playing video games, working, all that good stuff.
What the fuck is going on in the chat right now?
And then they're talking about you, for the record. This
Oh.
right here, this is about you.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? These guys are chanting right now.
No, Mo's just behind. He's still talking about the fire. We moved on from the fire, but and then so just the week was just chilling, and then the weekend was cool. On Sunday, I made a so last Friday, Cali Comics had brought up that SAC Anime was that weekend, and I said I wasn't gonna go. And I wasn't, and then I got to work on Saturday, and a couple of my coworkers were like, "Oh, I kind of want to go," and I was like, "Well, then let's do it. Like, if you guys are gonna go, like, we'll make it a thing, and we'll all go and hang out." So we did, and
well, who is this with?
This would be my homies Trustin and Janiel.
Oh, okay. Best Buy guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not producing.
That's just crazy because when I ask you to do stuff, it's always a battle.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. Like, I don't drive down there and hang out with you every time. Whatever.
Not lately.
What have you done for me lately? Yeah. So we went, and it was cool because one of them had never been to any con, so I got to pop that cherry and stuff. So that was really cool to experience.
Very tight.
Experience it with a first timer,
Yeah.
SAC Anime is that's not the one that I saw you at, right, Rob? You went to SAC Con, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I purposely didn't go to this one because it wasn't going to be comic books.
It is the latter. It is Janiel and his. I know it takes some getting used to. So this was my first time going to this. Obviously, there was our homie Brian, who I bought some books from. Shout out to Brian. And then there was
Brian.
It was one of 4 booths that I saw that had comics. One of them, he just brings a little bit, but mostly movies and anime stuff. There was another booth that had a decent amount. 2 other booths had a decent amount. One was basically all filler stuff from what I saw. The other one, they actually had some stuff on the pricier side, and I had already spent my money, so I was not even going to go there. But it was, it's a big, they pack out that building, and I was like, this is way different than SatCon was. So it is packed in there. But it was cool because we were we're all into Pokemon, so I did some Pokemon card hunting, and then, like I said, a little bit of comics, and just kind of, not. I got to just browse around and hang out, and because it wasn't necessarily my thing, I didn't have to spend any money on autographs because I didn't really know any of them except for
Robert Englund?
Baker. No, Baker. The voice actor Baker. I had talked about him on Friday. But that was cool. My buddy brought the I didn't know, but he does the voice for the new Indiana Jones game that just came out. So he brought the collector's edition journal for him to sign, and we got to see that. It was really cool because he reacted to it because it was the first Indiana Jones thing that someone had brought him, and so that was kind of cool to get that little interaction there. But it was it's a good show, and then like I said, it was just cool to go to a con with someone who had never been to one before. But I guess good for Pokemon. I don't know about comics necessarily.
Yeah, but so my first one will be the East Bay Con.
When's that?
Oh, that's February 2nd in Concord.
Oh, okay, coming up, yeah.
Yeah, although actually the real one to go to would be Berkeley Comic Show tomorrow, but
tomorrow, yeah.
But unfortunately, I'm busy, so.
That damn show of yours, man.
I know, it's always in my way.
I know, right? Yeah. Well, we lost Robert, of course, but yeah, no, I think that was about it for that. I guess since we're on the topic of cons, I'm going to share screen here because this con is until June, which is great because it gives me time to save up because this one keeps getting bigger and bigger. And I'm
Heroes
like,
Con? No.
no. So I've
I
been
thought you were
going.
talking about a real con.
I've been going to Sinister Creature Con last couple years, and so we've got Brett Wagner, who was in the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's also been in the Crazies. He was one of the first people announced. Michael Hargrove from the newer Candyman. He was an announcement today. We have Emily Perkins from It and Ginger Snaps, and I actually watched Ginger Snaps like within the last few months, so that'd be kind of cool. Not gonna necessarily pay for an autograph, but just cool to see. Sean Roberts, who's been in a bunch of the Resident Evil movies that I don't watch, and then Land of the Dead, and then Miko Hughes. He was a early announcement, but you have Wes Craven New Nightmare, Pet Cemetery. Also was the little boy on Spawn, the movie. So that one will be cool. Then we have Bill Moseley, Texas Chainsaw Part 2, The Devil's Rejects, and the Repo Opera. And then I think the next one is the big ones. So one of these was announced already. Then there was another one that they literally just posted about while I was in line an hour ago to get my Starbucks. And I was like, holy shit. So Danielle Harris was already announced. That's still a huge ass deal for me. But Doug Bradley, aka Pinhead himself, gonna be there too. And yeah, my wallet is hurting already because now I'm up to like 4 of these at least I have to get. These two right here are the top choices. Yeah, this is gonna be, and we still have 6 more or 5 months, and I don't know if they're gonna keep bringing people out, but man, that is awesome. I guess
$130 per autograph. That's insane.
no, they're gonna be like, so everybody here has so far has been like 60, about $60, and that's including like Nick Castle and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, I could see maybe 8. Like I was just talking about my friend getting the Indiana Jones thing signed by Baker. He charged 80, and so I was like, damn, that's more expensive than any autograph I've ever got. So I don't
What's
know.
the most that you ever spent? Do you remember?
I think 60. I really think
Yeah.
60. If I've ever spent any more, it would be, let's just say I did 80 one time. That would only be because it was like a signature and a picture kind of deal. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like a combo.
charge for both. Yeah. But I honestly don't think I've ever done that. So
What about you, Rob?
$20. Freaking John Jang, motherfucker.
Oh my god, dude, that's so worth it though.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't care about celebrities. I mean, the celebrities are the ones. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I have stepped up one time. Oh no, twice now. Shit. Now I got to think about it. Actually, I have. I did pay $100. I think it was, but that included comic book rating and stuff. It was like 120, $130 for God, what's his name? Who played Castle and Mal Reynolds, and he's on The Rookie and freaking
John Jang.
He's playing Guy Gardner in the freaking
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion. Yeah. I had him sign a copy of a Firefly comic book that he was on the cover of, and then I did just recently. I'm waiting for it to come in. It's in grading. Hayden Christensen on a Darth Vader one. I forgot about those.
How much are they? 100?
Oh, that one is a little. That one's like 3.
Oh, okay. Let me get caught up on the comments here.
It includes the book, and it also includes the book and the grading, but still, that is by far the most.
Yes, can't wait for con season.
It was a Christmas present.
Yes, Callie and I, that's where I met him in person for the first time, was at Sinister Con. Don't worry about the ticket, man. That was good times. Yeah, Bill will be cool. I'm trying not to get too excited about Bill when I get. That is true. Callie usually has the people that he cares most cancel every time. So, how about you just don't get excited about anybody?
You might dig. There's some people coming for East Bay Con.
Okay. Here we go. We'll look that up. More money. My dad's watching. I was hoping he was watching because I had a feeling he had not seen the Doug Bradley thing yet. So yeah, that's gonna be.
Why don't you ever go to these conventions with your dad, dude?
I do. What do you?
Oh, okay. Just checking.
The last one and the one before. If he usually doesn't cancel, dude got ran over and still made con. Damn. Okay. Yeah, the Doug one. I'm really excited for that, Katie. Because so.
Oh, he has handsome photos, James.
Doug,
nice.
And Doug and Danielle Harris are two who have they've been going around to a bunch of cons, but all East Coast, Midwest-ish. I haven't seen them come to the West Coast very often. So to get them is a really big deal for us who have been waiting a long time for that. So Doug was $40 for me, but he charged more when Wes went in Toronto. Okay, so he upped it because Wes was there.
And Wes is not a girl.
It's cheaper than Star Wars, peeps. Harrison Ford is $500. Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, what CGC did that signing with Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, and I think she was charging like $450. I was like, my wife loves Linda Carter, that's her favorite, and I wanted to get something signed, but for $450, dude, I mean that's like a car payment right there, you know?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it was only because it was like a holiday present to myself type thing, but
yeah. James, James, when you go to these conventions with your dad, why don't you ever take pictures with you guys together?
We do have pictures together.
Oh, okay, just checking. Oh.
I literally posted the one we took a picture with the kid who played Sam from Trick or Treat.
I thought that was some dude from work. My bad.
Oh my god.
No.
Does Linda do a lot of cons? See, that's the other thing you got to factor when you do those CGC ones, right? You're like, okay, yes, it's going to cost a shit ton, but have I ever seen them come out our way? You know?
Yeah.
And if the answer is no, then that's kind of what you're having to justify paying for.
Yeah,
Right?
and usually the ones when it's the celebrities through CGC, it's through another third party who's doing it. So CGC is just partnering with them, and so that there's another piece of the action being taken.
Yeah. Two companies needing to get their money.
Get their what their beaks right on top of it all.
Yeah, because even when Elvira does her signings with CGCs, it's from a different company as well, so they get it. You know, they're way more expensive.
Yeah, that horror con or whatever that you're talking about. You said Brett Wagner was going to be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was he charging there for autographs?
Well, no. He's this year. I haven't met him yet.
Well, I know, but I thought, this is not posted because he's also going to be at the East Bay Con, and it's like $40 for an autograph.
Oh. Well, let me see. They do. I mean, they will. Yeah, they're all to be determined.
Yeah. So
when
this
the
is
show
posted
gets closer, they do put the price on there, so you can kind of plan ahead.
So selfies are free with an autograph.
Okay. I like when they do that. I like when they do
it's $50 to sign a Funko, but otherwise it's $40.
Those Power Rangers are ridiculous, dude. They charge so much, and they don't even give out free pictures. Like you have to pay for like the signature, then the picture separate, and then it's just crazy.
But it gets, like I said, we've lucked out at Sinister because a lot of them, they don't even necessarily. I'm trying to think, but a lot of them don't even really if you get the print, you get the signature. It's not like, oh, I want 20 for the print, and then I want 40 for my autograph, and then I want 40 for the pic. And it's because at that point I'm like, no thanks. I forgot who we had. Bai Ling. My dad passed on that one because she was doing that. It was like
from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
For her. No. I didn't watch it. Maybe she was in there. But she did that where it was like her autograph, and then her picture was like twice as much, and it's just like, no, I don't need to spend extra money on. That's another signature I could get, for that price of a damn picture. But let me see. I'm excited for Astro here. They moved to a new venue, and the guests have been fire so far. How's your friend coming back? David, Howard Thornton, and Sting are coming. There's another one. I want the Terrifier people to make their way over here. That would be, well, to me. I know that they've been to LA, but yeah, the Crow. But that would be cool. That would be cool. And then, like Callie said, of course, hoping that we don't have any cancels would be nice, but we'll see.
Jennifer Blanc Behan is from the Crow is going to be at this one too.
Is she the little girl or who's she?
Yeah, I think so.
She canceled.
She's now married to Michael Behan, who's also going to be there.
Michael B. Johnson?
No, Michael Behan from like Aliens and Terminator and Tombstone.
I just don't know actors like that, bro. You guys are speaking a different language.
He played Johnny Ringo.
Yeah, I don't really watch movies that much.
How do you fucking go watch Tombstone? Get off this right now. Go.
No, I watched Tombstone.
Get off this damn show.
Tombstone is a good movie.
God damn it. You suck.
No,
Your dad's speaking in tongues now. What the hell?
Michael being Ringo. Yeah, here we go. Share screen. You want me to do it?
Yep.
Yeah.
He was Kyle Reese.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. You got the
yes, that part.
Left. Yeah. There's your Brett Wagner.
Yeah. Nice.
And Jennifer Behan.
She's all right.
And you got
she's definitely not the kid. Never mind.
Who's that? Fucking
Art Adams, look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got where's this guy? Oh yeah. You got the guy who used to host Creature Features, plus Lord Bloodra and Miss Misery.
I think you're the only person that knows who that is.
The old standby Bay Area forever. You always have well, it's not Art Adams. That was like, I don't know why they got the Art of Art Adams book there.
What the hell? I didn't even notice that. That's so fucking weird. Why would they do that to him?
You're like, hey, I want you to sign his book because you published it.
He's a publisher. Exactly.
Oh, okay. What does that even mean? How did he get his own table? I don't understand.
I don't know.
So that you could get it signed, because then you could list it on eBay and just say signed, and people are going to assume Art Adams.
Yeah, right.
Like, hey man, no refunds. It says signed. It's signed. I didn't lie.
It's funny. What's funny to me is like they post Brandon McKinney here, and none of the stuff that he's best known, you would know him for right now, is here. Because he's a storyboard on the Harley Quinn show, the Kite Man show, Lower Decks, all those stuff he's storyboard artist on. And none of that.
They got Batman Beyond that.
Yeah. But Chris Meriden, he's at every Bay Area con.
The new Nova.
Yeah. He's like he's I've had a couple commissions from him. He's really good. He's mostly done his own stuff, like Wild. He did stuff for like a Wild Star and some other stuff, but he did short runs on Wonder Woman, short run on Nova. He did a little bit of Spider-Man right around the time of Carnage came out. He's on those.
So what you're saying is there's not going to be much of a line.
There never is for him.
There's never.
It's like 2 or 3 people deep at most. East Bay Con, I don't.
How much they're charging? Like,
he doesn't.
With all due respect to him, if he's charging, 20,
no, he's not.
$40, you're like,
no, he's not. Usually, like for him, it's like for an autograph, it's like $10, and then like. Commissions. I think the most I paid $120 for a commission from him, which is totally fair for a sketch cover. So I've had I've had him do both a Hobgoblin and a Green Goblin for me. Nice. We're pretty good. So, and he's done them at these like little short 1-day cons. So he's done them well at the table, got them, and they look great. So, but I'm not getting any more from him because I've got 2. I don't need any more.
Yeah, right. You you don't seem like a the biggest collector of him, right?
Well, no, I usually try to limit myself for the most part for commissions, sketch cover commissions, to 2, maybe 3 max from any one artist. The only exception to that has been Ken Hazer, but I'm not commissioned. None of them are true commissions. They're just like I bought some ready-made done sketch covers,
Yeah.
and they're cheap in grand scheme of things. But otherwise, yeah, once you get like 2 or so, it's like, okay, great, I've got you. Now I need to get a different artist type of thing.
I thought you almost were gonna say Ken Lashley.
I have a Ken Lashley.
No, I know.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
We all
oh,
do. We all do. He's great.
but
Right, James?
yeah, I just go there for the other. I got to pick up actually a commission. My San Francisco Fan Expo commission from Brandon McKinney is actually, he just texted me today. He said, it's done. You want me to just bring it to the Concord? And I'm like, oh, sure. Yeah, no worries.
Nice. Oh yeah. Have you
It's
guys?
a great con. $15 for VIP ticket. Hell yeah.
What does VIP mean? You get to enter
You get in
like
half-
30
you get
minutes
in half
before?
Yeah, 30 minutes early. You get a T-shirt and you get like first access to any panels. Not that I care about any of that. The panels aren't ever full or anything else.
Yeah.
I just like to get in 30 minutes early. It's worth it for $5.
Yeah. Nice. So, have any of you guys seen the Superman documentary? No? Oh, come on. I thought you guys were Superman guys.
I will be watching it, but I've also been busy, as I'll
What-
get into later with
What
you.
makes you think I'm a Superman? You see any Superman?
Yeah, didn't we literally just talk Superman last week, and he expressed that he was not?
Dude, you
even
can
even he's not even on the cover of this Justice League.
that's a movie you can watch with your dad, James.
He's already watched it.
Superman.
But I will. Yeah, see, he said I did.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's
he's already
actually
watched
on
it.
my list. Yeah.
I will be watching it, but yes, no, I have been busy with my video juegos.
That's so nice that your dad will watch it for the second time just to watch it with his own son.
Yeah.
It's awesome, dude.
Sacrifices.
Yeah. No, but I did watch it.
Good for you.
Crazy, huh? Like
Did you enjoy it?
I did. It was actually really good. The thing is you go into it thinking that it's all about Christopher Reeve, but it goes beyond that, and just the way they did the documentary is just so good and so tragic in a sense. But yeah, I thought it was done really well. Yeah, and I'm not like a big Superman fan, but yeah, it just we were bored last Sunday and that was on was like Max or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just started playing it and it just kind of like sucked you in right away. I had already watched all my 90 Day Fiancés, so I was all caught up there. What else? What else do I watch? Yeah, those shows, those TLC shows. But yeah, it was good. It's not too long, and it's almost like just perfect, yeah, you'll enjoy it, James.
I will. I will definitely check it out. I know that I'm looking off screen here, but I am the Texas-Ohio State game is coming down to the end here. Winner goes to the national championship for college. So that's what I'm
I'll just tell JD the title says Superman, but it's not really like about Superman. So you might actually like it.
Yeah, don't be a jerk. Just watch it.
Yeah. Dick.
But yeah, no, I will definitely watch it. I got a lot to catch up on show wise. I haven't really been watching any TV, movies, stuff like that. But
really, what have you been doing? Just gaming? That's it?
Video games, which I guess I can just quickly run through so that I don't bore the hell out of Rob too much here.
Well,
Yeah,
unless there's Atari involved, then
I know, right? Yeah, so this is my last week of break. I'm like totally not realizing that I have school in like 4 days. But
I went so fast, huh?
I know, way too fast. So I've been like, okay, I really need to really tackle them. I was like, okay, I really need to beat a game before I go back to school. That way I have one done, and then that way, depending on how school is, maybe if I start, not being able to play, then it is what it is. But so I beat. I haven't even posted it yet, but I
You
did.
fucking liar! Shut the fuck up.
I mentioned it on my comment. I haven't posted it, but yes, I have beat The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Finally, Rick. Because Rick
No,
beat that shit like in the first fucking week. But
that's false news right there.
dude, so according to my Nintendo profile, I have over 60 hours played. And yeah, this is man, this is definitely like oh, what the hell? Oh, Rick hasn't beat it yet. Rick's trying to probably 100% it, then I assume.
No, but Rick plays like 27 other games too, so.
Yeah, but he had like, I was gonna say, no, that's this right here, this comment. I mean, obviously he's like being a little facetious, but
The first day.
dude, I was
He
like,
said he had 80 hours the first 24 hours of playing it. That makes no sense.
so like when you play a Switch game, like it takes a little while for it to, because it just says like just started playing or played a little, and then it takes a while for it to like actually give you the number of hours, right?
Oh, you're talking about the
On your profile.
profiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
when this game first came out, I was playing it a lot, and I was like, dude, every time I log on, Rick is on. It didn't matter how, like, what time of day that dude was on, and I was like, his number is gonna be crazy when it finally posts. I want to say it posted somewhere for me, like, when it finally released, it said you've put like 20 hours in, and yeah, this dude was at like 80 to 100 already, and I'm like, holy shit, dude.
But he'll just stay there idle though. Like he's not really playing.
So yes, I beat the main story, which again is my whole thing. Starting in 2024, I was like, I am gonna spend less time on my phone. I'm gonna play more games. Part 2 of that was not just play more games, but actually beat them, focus on the main story, and beat these games. And so this was one of them that I was like, I cannot continue to get distracted, because there's at least twice as many hours I could put in on just side quests and exploring the whole map and all that crap. But I was like, let me beat the game, and then that way I can go back to it and kind of 100% it, maybe many many years from now. But so this has had all of my attention, and it is a damn good game. And that final battle, man, I know I put it in my story where I said I whooped his ass, but I really did. Like I didn't even die one time during the whole final battle sequence, and it's a hell of a battle. But I was prepared, and I whooped his motherfucking ass. So it was nice.
I don't know. Have you ever played Wind Waker? That was a good battle.
No, this is my first beaten Zelda ever.
Oh.
The
You never even played Zelda 1? Or yeah.
No.
Oh wow, dude.
I played the one that came before this, the Breath of the
Wild.
But I didn't beat it. I've said this a bunch of times, but like I didn't have Nintendo consoles growing up, so I never played.
Oh, what? Your dad never bought you one?
No, I was a PlayStation kid, so, and I've already discussed that too, where I bought all my stuff. But oh my, Texas was about to score, and they just sacked him, and now they fumbled it, and now Ohio State's gonna run it back for a touchdown and win this game. Holy shit! What did he say? I still have mine on the original version of the game, so I got all the cheats available. Okay, I don't do cheats, so good for you. But yeah, no, it's really really good, Rick. And once you beat it, you technically speaking can't. Oh hell no, I fucking love that shit. Once you beat it, you can't like technically go back into it. You have to reload your previous save. Shut the hell up. I'm much older than that.
All of a sudden you're a gamer, James. Wow. Look at you.
Wow. Anyways, but yeah, damn good game. I'm very happy to have the first of 2025 done and out the way. So then I moved on to this guy right here that I'll play a little bit. I'm not like in a rush.
Bad choice, man.
I'm not in a rush to beat it, but I will get through that and then some other games. But yeah, like I said, first one of 2025. I am very happy with that, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much gaming I get to do when school starts. But my plan is to actually like bring my Switch and kind of use it at school. And
Well, underneath your desk, not really pay
Yeah.
attention to school. See how that works out for you.
yeah, literally. Why am I failing? Oh, dude, any game is better. I really did not like Scarlet Violet, but I do have to talk about it real quick because I had two. I don't know if catastrophic's the word, but I had two very shitty moments in games happen. So I played Scarlet Violet when it came out. Rick and I talked about it a lot. I thought the game was shit. I thought it ran like shit. So I rushed to beat it, and then I didn't touch it again. And my coworkers were like, "Oh, there's this shiny Rayquaza raid. Like, we want to try to do it. Why don't you hop on?" And I was like, "Sure, let me hop on and play it."
Shino Rayquaza raid?
Yeah. And I was like, okay, this is going to be totally first world problem story here. But I went to go play, and it was like putting me through the initial startup menu. And I was like, what the hell? That's not right. Like, I beat the game. I have, my strong Pokemon. And I come to the realization that, the Switch lets you save to the cloud. So you can go to a different Switch, which I do have multiple Switches. So I'm able to just pick up a different Switch and transfer the save data and keep it moving. Well, Pokemon is it's the only game I know of, but I'm sure there are others. Pokemon games do not support cloud storage. It only saves to the console or the memory card. Well, when I bought Scarlet Violet, I bought the OLED version. So I sold my original OLED version, which
Wait, hold on. There's different versions of it?
What do you mean, of the OLED?
Well, there's Pokemon OLED and there's Pokemon.
Well, it was a Pokemon edition where it came with like the
graphics.
Yeah. I bought the Pokemon edition OLED. I already had the original OLED, so I sold the original OLED, and apparently I had the save file on that original OLED because in my head I was like, I'll just save data cloud any other console, any game.
But you said you could save it on the card, right?
I didn't. I mean, well, I would have sold it with the card because I have a bunch of memory cards because I used to buy them every once in a while. Amazon will put one of those terabytes up for sale for stupid cheap. So I'll just buy them. That way I have them. So I would have sold it with the memory card for
They support terabytes now?
I'm pretty sure it's a terabyte.
I thought it was like 512 max.
No, I could be wrong, but I think I have terabyte ones. So yeah, I realized that I sold that OLED with my Scarlet save file on it. So I lost my save file to Scarlet. So that kind of pissed me off. Not that I was ever going to go back to playing that game, but there's just something about having it there in case I ever wanted to go back. And it just really sucked. The 1 terabyte cards are super sketchy. If I have the 1 terabytes, I have not had a problem. And I'm not saying bootleg. I'm talking about actual SanDisk, like legit ones for the Switch.
They might be sketchy because they don't probably support them very well with the Switch.
I'll have to look. I mean, it is what it is.
Because I read before I bought my card, and because I wanted the max that was supported on it. I think it was 512 gigs.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, so that was my issue number 1. Issue number 2, and I got over it, whatever. Issue number 2, when I went to start this Diamond, I was like, okay, well, I only have this version. I don't have it on the DS because it's a super expensive generation. I was like, you know what? I have this modded PSP that I bought that came with like every game. Atari, Sega, PlayStation, Game Boy, SNES, you name it, it's on there, right? and I know for sure that it had the Game Boy Pokemon because I tried it one time, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if I could, maybe I'll just play it on there instead. And I charge it and I boot up the PSP, and it says no memory card found.
Wow.
So apparently that memory card took a shit, which means my modded PSP is now just a regular ass PSP because there is no more mods on it,
Oh my
and because
god.
they are on the card, and or at least all the games and everything were on the card, and so now I'm like totally SOL on that.
Are you sure
But
it
yeah,
just wasn't like corrupted or something? Because I know with the mod, sometimes you just have to reinstall the main drivers.
it's not on, like there is nothing on there, and I've even tried, like I even put it in a different PSP. I tried like going to, there's nothing in settings. There is even if I tried to like reformat it, which I was like, fuck it, let me just see it, even then it says no memory card to be found. It won't even reformat it because it's not even registering a memory.
But I thought that you don't use the bootleg memory cards. That
That's
wouldn't happen if you use a legit memory card.
I'm talking about for a PSP, which still is using the micro SD, so it's still not a
Uh,
bootleg. But yeah, I was referring to the Switch the first time when I said that. But
oh,
regardless, it's still not a bootleg in there. But yeah, that unfortunately also took a shit. So now I was like, damn, I got like totally fucked by game hard drives. Well, the first one's my fault. I sold it
yeah.
having it on there because I forgot that Pokemon. So I guess let that be a lesson for those of you who do play Pokemon on the Switch. You have to remember it is the only game that I know of that don't support the cloud.
Yeah.
It will only save on there. So yeah, that is a bummer. I'm honestly more bummed about the PSP than anything because that was the whole I have another PSP. That was the whole
Yeah.
point of buying that one, is because it had everything on there. So but I mean it can be modded again. I just have to figure out how to do it.
Yeah. I don't really mod. I don't really like do modded stuff. Because of stuff like that. I used to have a DS that was modded, and I constantly had to go in and reinstall shit because the shit's just after a while it gets corrupted. So you just
Yeah.
reinstall and then everything starts working again. But I just got tired of it. It's just too much. So yeah, I don't mess with modded stuff. And it's funny because like nowadays when you buy stuff on um when you buy stuff on eBay, like so my wife bought a game that my son wanted, Metroid Hunters,
Hmm.
for the DS. And when we got it, it was like a normal like DS cartridge, but on the side it had like a memory card. So it's a modded version of the game. And I told my wife, I was like, nah, you need to send this shit back,
Yeah.
because it's,
Yeah.
yeah, I even had the sticker up front and everything, but on the side it had like the little memory card. But yeah, so even if you buy games now online, you have to be careful because there's a lot of them that are like bootlegs,
Bootlegs, yeah.
So, and a lot of them will tell you like, hey, if you're a collector, don't buy this. This is not.
Yeah.
But if you are a collector, someone will say like, oh, collector, if you're a collector, this is what you're looking for, type of things.
Yeah, I used to get bootleg jeans. That way they fit properly over your boot when you were wearing your jeans. Right?
Same exact thing.
Yeah.
Same, definitely.
I thought so. I'm hip.
Yeah.
So, Rick, for sure, because I literally just checked today. Pokemon Sword does not, and Pokemon Diamond does not, because I already went to, and now Texas just threw another interception, and they've definitely now lost the game and are, yeah. Anyways, so yeah,
R.I.P.
Pokemon threw an interception.
Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Diamond all do not support Cloud, and I think Arceus was the same. So I think it's safe to say that any Pokemons don't. But yeah. And then he also says, yeah, Stardew Valley is another one that doesn't do it. And God, I hate you.
This Texas code for the radio.
I have a modded PS4 that's been running great for like years now. Even updated the firmware to 11.0 from 9. Nice, very nice. Whatever, dude. Anyways, yeah, that's I think that's it for gaming. The only other thing I had is technically movie/gaming, so we'll just do that real quick. Sony, there was a Sony CES 2025 press conference the other day, and they
I believe it's going on right now.
Oh, is it still?
I think it's like for a week because
the event, not the press conference.
Oh, but that goes. Those are
Consumer Electronics Show.
So the CES event goes on the same time.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's like everybody goes, but right?
Yeah, but it's the same time as the adult convention.
The AVNs.
AVN, there you go. Yeah. So you know, you
gone to many CES conventions. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. You can say that you're going to the CES convention and just hop on into the AVN.
Oh shit.
Except
it's in the same place.
Except that I was there for work. Well, they're both in Vegas. They're in different convention centers and stuff usually.
But I think I have January 2026 planned out now. So anyways, so Sony announced a couple of movie stuff here. So they said that they are going to be turning Helldivers 2 into a film. I've been talking about Helldivers 2 a lot. It is a great effing game. The one thing that I'm kind of suspicious about here is I have mentioned before, Helldivers is already a game based off of Starship Troopers because you're literally, you look like a stormtrooper, but you're out there and you're fighting bugs. And then they introduced another enemy type, which is literally robot Terminators. And then they did another one, which is like an alien zombie thing. So I don't know if their plan is to make this movie and it's going to be about bugs, since I believe that was like the first archetype that you fought. You're basically just making a Starship Troopers movie, not really a Helldivers movie. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what it is exactly that they decide to do there.
That's interesting if it doesn't have a story either, huh?
I'm not really expecting much, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll see. They did say they are also going to do a movie adaptation for Horizon Zero Dawn, which is kind of cool. I have played those. That's a game that I have not beat, but I have played those. That would be very interesting. That's like future meets past type. Like everything, all the weapons and abilities and all that, and you're fighting like these robot creatures again, but it's almost like you're living the world is almost like it was prehistoric, is I guess a decent way that I could try and explain.
Borderlands. I get it.
And then they also said an anime adaptation of Ghosts of Tsushima, which is a very, very popular game.
Oh yeah, that's a great game. It's a it's like a fighting game, right? Like
it's the samurai-ish, one. And then I mean, not samurai, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
That has a sequel coming out, I believe, this year, 2025, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, those are pretty damn cool. The only other thing, because I just remembered it because I said samurai and it kind of clicked. There was a delay for the Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed, which is going to be the samurai one. And so they did like some post about it and, you know, saying that they're delaying it because they want to make sure it's the best ever and blah, blah, blah. And then I saw like some tweet from Domino's, and it could have been fake, but they said something like, you know, we'll never delay your pizza or something like that. And then they sent like the screenshot from Assassin's Creed taking a little shot at them. So that was cool. I need to get back to comments here before I miss. Let's see. Helldivers is no story. Yeah, no, it definitely does not. It's about democracy. That's the story. Zero Dawn would shit on Avatar. You're not wrong. You are not wrong if they give it the budget. Yeah, I mean, that one obviously would be a way better turned into a movie than Helldivers would. But either way, we'll see what happens there. But that is going to be it for my game shit. So
nice, good stuff. Good stuff. I haven't really bought any games because there's really not much out there that I've seen. I saw the Hellboy game. I don't know if you've seen that out in your store. Yeah, there's a Hellboy game, and it's been out for like almost a year now.
thanks.
And I found, yeah, I found it. So I believe it was derived from Kickstarter first,
Oh.
and it met its goal and got released. And then it got I believe like a secondary release where it was available to like all these retail stores. And it looks really nice. The artwork or the graphics look really cool. And the reason why I haven't got it, because I have found it. There's a collector's edition that comes with like a comic, like a little mini comic. It's pretty thick. And I'm just kind of like holding out for that because I think there's only like a $5 difference between the regular version and the collector's edition one. So yeah, I just maybe that would be a game I would kind of go after. I haven't really been able to play anything lately, sadly, because I've just been so busy.
You've been running from the fire. We get it.
Yeah, dude, fucking, just running from the fires. But and every time it's so crazy because every time I grab my Switch and start like powering it up and stuff, I just start getting relaxed. I don't know if you get the same feeling, but I get so relaxed where it's just like, fuck, I don't even want to play this right now. I just want to like either chill or fall asleep.
So I have a Switch in the living room, and I am notorious for. I literally did this today when I was playing Pokemon. I'm notorious for playing it and falling asleep as I'm sitting there. And that's usually when I
sound like you're getting older. And possibly a father of multiple children.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then I wonder why they don't want to watch me play. It's because apparently they probably sit there and see nothing for 5 minutes change because
you're just standing there like
yeah, like Dad sucks at these games, dude.
I knew it. So I knew my brother was going to say this
segment. It's just like me during this segment.
So I knew my brother was going to say this. Okay. So when I had my last kid or my last two kids, I started playing World of Warcraft with my brothers and my friends and stuff like that. Yes, I did fall asleep several times because I'd be playing, and when you have a kid, your sleep patterns just are out of whack. So yeah, I would fall asleep, but and yes, sometimes I will wake up dead. But you just pick yourself up and move on.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's why I liked when it happens during Pokemon, because nothing really happens to you if you're idle in Pokemon. You're just there. So
well, the thing is like with Warcraft, you're playing with teams and stuff sometimes, and like they depend on you and rely on you to be there, and a lot of times I'm just like out.
Damn. Yeah, man. Hey, this is why gaming is a young man's game, but we just keep pushing on and trying to beat these games one nap at a time, in between one nap at a time.
Yeah. Have you played Rivals yet, James?
I played it one night for a few hours with the coworkers. It is fun, but then I just haven't gotten back onto it.
Okay, my kids have been.
That's kind of like Overwatch too. Like I think we all played Overwatch once or twice, and then that was it. Like I never.
Oh no, I played that shit fucking a lot. Overwatch, yeah. And my kids keep trying to get me to play it because they know how much I like Overwatch, and I'm just like, fuck, like Um, I don't. I don't think it would take me much to learn how to play Rivals because it's so similar to Overwatch. But I just haven't had the time, man. You know, like I wish I could download it onto my Switch, but it's not available for the Switch
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
That would be so much easier for me if it were. But yeah, my kids play it. They're great at it. Like my daughter, my 20-year-old, she's a fucking beast at that shit, dude. She plays Cloak and Dagger, and man, she's so good. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a simple man. I tried a bunch of the different characters with different abilities, and then honestly, I kind of like found Punisher and Hawkeye, and I was like, I could just shoot, and that's kind of what I
Shoot
ended
from
up.
long distance, huh? Just stay
Yeah,
away.
well, because like so with Hawkeye, it's very simple. You can quickly just rapid fire a bunch of arrows, or you can like hold it for a big damage one. So I can just sit there and just boom, 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 and then obviously with Frank Castle, he's just got all these guns and weapons, and so like I don't know, I did enjoy it. Again, no, I'm not very good at it. I had a couple good matches, but not very good at it. But yeah, I think it's it's fun, but I have more fun with a lot of my other games, and so that's why I'm kind of like it's just there for me. But I get why everybody's on it. Like, yeah, it is literally Overwatch, but with Marvel characters, and everybody's excited to play a comic book game. So I get it. I get it.
Yeah. I mean, it looks fun. I haven't played it at all, but it looks pretty fun.
No, yeah, you'll enjoy it. But yeah, I don't know if it'll. I don't know when, if ever, it'll be for the Switch. If anything, it'll be for that Switch 2. Whenever the hell that comes out. But
Dude, I saw somebody made like a 3D printed rendition of the Switch 2.
mm,
I'm like, what are we doing? Like, this is a spec of
yeah,
a system that's, and it
what
looks
you?
just like the regular Switch. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I
It looks
have.
like a regular Switch, and it was on IGN. They're like, what the fuck?
Well, so yeah, so what that
Why
is
is
that
IGN putting out stuff like that?
because it's not a 3D thing. What they're saying is that they're trying to say that that is a company's legit like case that they were told
Oh,
to design for the Switch. So then they took that case, and once you have the case, you can kind of have an idea of what the actual console is gonna look like. So that's kind of what
mm,
they're promoting is like, okay, we have this company has been told to make these cases, and this is what we think it's gonna be like. I think I haven't looked into it. I would guess the main difference we're gonna get maybe bigger screen. I
oh
think
yeah, definitely.
it's gonna be the Joy Cons because if you think of how like they slide in and out right now,
Yeah,
we have people bring them into work every day because they need to be sent out because they break. Like wait, and kids just fuck those up. It just slides on a little track, and it just they come loose, they get damaged. So I think there's gonna be
well,
a design change in how those attach.
yeah. So my son, he broke his. He had the first version of it, and he had broke. I mean, those Joy Cons didn't like they would drag a lot and
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like that,
snake
and
drift. Yeah.
they were horrible, man. Then obviously we had the warranty, so we sent them in, and they actually replaced it with like the newer versions, which have a lock. There's a button in the back where you can't
Oh
take it out unless that button's pushed. The original ones didn't have that button, so I can see how people like would break theirs.
yeah, yeah.
And he just it was so funny because he's had his for years, and I remember he was I don't even know how old he was, but he was playing his Switch and sitting on the toilet, and somehow he dropped it and it went into the toilet. Yeah.
Oh no.
And dude, we had a warranty, send it in, and they
Oh
they didn't send us a new one, they sent us a refurbished one. So
yeah.
he laid out, I mean, like I said, he was really young too. He belted out this like, just like, oh no, just like panic and yelling, and like I broke it and this and that. I'm just like, holy shit. And yeah, he still had like 2 months under his warranty. So yeah, I was like, thank God we got this because this kid was fucking like screaming bloody murder, man.
I would like, hey, do you guys cover shit on the Switch? Is
Yo,
that
we didn't tell him there was fucking shit on it.
What's that smell? Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
I've been swimming in raw sewage, and I love it.
This switch smells like burnt electricity and shit. Oh man.
It smells like Leslie Nielsen.
All right, video games. We gonna do pickups now?
Like yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it. I'll go first because I assume you guys have like great shit. So I'm gonna start this off and then let you guys do your cool stuff. All right, so let me start with quickly showing off my Pokemon here. So I am working on the Evolutions set, so I was able to find a couple of cards that I needed for that, which is the Charizard EX, and then the Mewtwo EX. I really like this card. Is freaking. I remember when I used to do phone repairs, people would come in with water damage phone, and I would. Oh yeah, oh yes, I know.
Glove up.
I'd glove up with their laptops too.
Exactly, right?
I don't think did I mention on the show I had a roach. I had roaches in a laptop last week.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I opened up a laptop and roaches ran out. So yeah.
Oh, they're alive.
Yeah.
Nothing like that laptop they bring in. It says it stopped working, and they were because when they were eating glazed donuts. You're like, yeah, that ain't glazed donuts.
No, hey, trust me, Rob. James can differentiate what cum is and glaze.
Yeah,
glaze whatever it is.
They were custard eclairs.
That ain't donut. That's not donuts.
That's cum. That's an old man's cum.
It's still warm.
Oh man, I put that in the notes. I'm like, yeah. I also recommend that you eat some more pineapple in the future.
Your shit's tasting kind of bland right now.
But yeah, no, I was able to get both of those cards at a deal. I lucked out. I had this vendor who did a in the card. We don't really see this in comics, but in the card game, it's very popular to coin flip now for the price. And so this dude walked up, and it was like a $45 card, and they decided on a double or nothing, $90 or $0.
Hold on, was he filming this?
Yeah, the vendor said, "I need to film this." The guy was like, "No, that's cool." So the vendor was like, "I gotta film this." So they flipped. Vendor won $90. Dude tried to give him 80 and was like, "What about 80?" And he was like, "No, we agreed on 90."
What?
So he did, but I lost all respect for that dude. But
yeah.
I'd already lost respect. He had his little fucking Louis Vuitton satchel,
yeah.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. But anyways,
I see that a lot with sneaker. You know, I watch sneaker. You know,
cards is coin flip for sure. But yeah, so then I was standing right there and I watched it. So then I said it was like, I don't know, it was like a $18 card, I think, and I said 15, and he was like, "You want a coin flip?" I'm like, "Sure." Never done one. So I won the coin flip, so I got it for my 15.
Wait, what was it though? Like
it's the chart, the chart.
No, what was a coin flip?
I think it was
double or nothing
18 or 15. No, we just did 18 or 15. His price or my price, basically.
Oh, okay. Fucking $3? Are you serious?
You know, hey, it's
come on, man. I'd be like, here, fucking take it.
So
he's all about the low. He's all about the low stake game.
That's how they get you, Rob.
I am not a gambler, that is for sure. But yeah, I mean the guy didn't give a shit. He just fucking won $90 on a fucking
right. Did you act like you won the lottery when you win the $3 off?
Right? Yeah, I was like, dude, I got you, I beat you. But and then this one was a 25. I told them 20, and they said sure. It was like the same booth, but like different guys. You know,
Oh, okay.
they each have their own collection.
I don't like that, honestly, dude, because it's so confusing. Because they're like, you'll be like, hey, can you do 20 on this $25 card? And they'll be like, oh, you got to ask him.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude,
And you
me
can't
and
really
JD.
bundle. Now you also can't really bundle because it's two different
Yeah.
people.
Exactly. Me and JD, we've been to this place where some dude does a garage sale, and he has like three of his buddies join in with him. So it's like you see all these like short boxes, long boxes, and you go through everything, and you're like, boom, okay, like, hey, what can you do on this? And then they're just like, well, these books are his, and these books are his, so
Oh,
you gotta talk with him. I'm like, fuck, dude, like,
yeah.
you serious?
No.
How about this? I'll give you this, and then you guys all fucking figure it out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but so yeah,
I don't like rock paper scissors either, though.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that gives me more anxiety than a coin flip, honestly, dude.
you just go with like your hand just locks up. And you don't know
You're throwing gang signs and shit, like.
Oh man. Yeah, if I'm still logged in. So yeah, I have 94 cards of the set. I need 19 more, I think, if that's correct. Maybe even less. But yeah, so I'm almost done with Evolutions, which is a very expensive set to collect. So I am pretty happy about that. All right. So
Do you buy graded cards or not so much?
I mean, I only have the 3 that I showed off last week. That will be. So I would like to have some, but not in like this set that I'm collecting right now. Like I want it in the binder because I want the binder to be complete. So I will get other cards graded, but not a card that will complete the set unless I had a double. You know what I mean? Then I could put one in the binder. And
would it be too hard to do 2 sets?
depends on the set. I mean, like I said, Evolutions is a very expensive one. A lot of people really like. I mean, it literally reprints the original set, but then adds like crazy cards like this for original characters or Pokemon. So it's expensive. So then I bought some comic books from Brian. So I have some Fortnite Batman.
Nice.
And then I also got this one. He just had a bundle deal, so I just grabbed a bunch of books that were Batman and Daredevil fillers, basically. Just grade the binder. Damn, just grade the whole ass binder.
What's up, Sabrina?
What up? So then here is some Daredevil fillers. Then I got, whoops.
Did you shower yet?
147. Did who shower? Me? Oh, are you talking to Sabrina? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Daredevil 237. And then Daredevil 240. Love this cover. This is 241. It is also
Who did that cover?
Zek.
Nice.
But this is a Todd McFarlane pencils inside interior art.
Trash. What's up, SD?
Bitch. What up, SD? But yeah, so this is a really cool Daredevil one to have. These are all like really, really nice grade too. I mean, obviously we're talking filler, but still. Bye Instagram. 262. 263. Oh, dude. We were aware that our Instagram fucked up last Friday and showed us live for, I don't know. I stopped checking after like an hour or two. But yeah, we were live for quite some time.
Yeah.
I don't know
After
if you
the show ended?
Yeah, it still had it had, but all I kept getting was like literally the last 30 seconds of the show, and it would just like replay like the last 30 seconds. And
so it wasn't really going like beyond after.
Oh
the show
yeah,
ended.
right, yeah. It was just some weird, but we couldn't close it because if I logged in on the low grades IG and it didn't have us actively live, even though it was showing it. I log into StreamYard, it's not showing nothing. I'm like, there's nothing I can do about it. It's just
there was just some sync issue with the API.
Yeah. Daredevil 25. But yeah, that was some weird. That was weird for sure. Then we got some Batman, some Tony Daniel Batman here, and then the numbers are going to go down a little bit. Cool little early Damian Wayne. And then we have 402, Batman fighting Batman.
Why aren't they bagged and boarded?
I haven't got that far yet. All right, I've been playing Zelda. So
you bought them like that?
No. I took them out. I just haven't put them in my own yet. Batman, what is this? 275. Batman playing soccer against motorcycles. So, cool little sports cover.
Okay. Because you know how motorcycle soccer is a thing, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. And this is why Two Booth Bandit was around, because so I had spent the money on the Pokemon cards, and then I saw Brian, and I usually do buy from Brian anyways, but I wasn't done shopping around. But he was like, "Oh, hey, I have a book for you." And I was like, "Oh, well, shit. Okay, I guess there's fucking Two Booth Bandit." And actually,
I have a book for you, $50.
When I came up, he actually said, "Oh shit, Two Booth Bandit's here," and I was like, "Damn, fuck." and then he suckered me in with, "Oh, I have something for you." So there it goes. Two Booth Bandit. He was there, and
nice.
Just a cool book for me. This is not like a expensive one or anything, but Phantom Force, which is just another Kirby McFarlane joint.
What?
There. So,
never even heard of that. That's insane.
I did not either. I have I'm not gonna go find it. I showed one a while ago. It's like I want to say it was like Satan 6, I think.
That's a tops.
That was one where the two of them had collabed before, and this is another one apparently. So trippy ass cover, but yeah. And then it's also cool seeing Kirby's signature in the classic scroll there with McFarlane's name. So very cool.
I wonder if you showed that book to Hetty, how he would react to it.
He would flip out, yeah.
He would just trip balls, huh?
Even crazier in person, man. It's even more colorful. But
he'll be like, "Dude, I need to look this under a black light," and he just gets a lighter and sets it on fire.
And then my last one is, I haven't even opened this yet, but this is a in-stock trades order. But I got my Deathstroke, the Terminator, Marv Wolfman Omnibus Volume 1.
Oh, hey, JD just broke his cherry getting an omnibus.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he got a Nightwing. I forgot.
Nightwing one?
No. Oh, G.I. Joe. Yeah, there you go. G.I. Joe.
That was a big one.
Oh, okay.
Kickstarter.
But yeah, so I am pretty excited about this. So I do love Deathstroke. So cool little.
You love the stroke?
Huh?
You love the stroke? Is that what you said?
I do. Yep, I give myself the Deathstroke every night.
Nice.
But yeah, 10 points just because. Hey, you know what? I will take whatever points and bonus points I can get. That was another reason why I was like, fuck it, I'll go to the con, because, hey man, I got me some points and I got me some cool stuff. Nightwing. Okay.
I didn't see no pictures though.
So he did get. I did a picture. Yes, I did.
I saw
took a selfie with my boy Daniel. I posted it, and if I'm not mistaken, I sent SD a DM of it so that it didn't get lost anywhere. And I said, "Give me my points, bitch." So
damn, you would have got more points if you went with another member.
I know.
Missed opportunity, man.
Yeah, I don't think any of them really wanted to go to Sac Anime, but yeah.
I mean, besides you,
I was washing my hair that day.
Yeah, it was not for everybody. Tony, you asked Tony. We're here.
Yeah,
he knows we're here.
Dude, Tony's watching us right now for sure.
Probably, yeah.
Did you guys break up or something? No, I just saw Tony not too long ago.
It was G.I. Joe. Good job, Robert. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
JD, was it like that new? I haven't really seen it yet. I know someone posted it, but I have to go.
It's all black.
Well, was it like the Kickstarter one? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then JD, I don't know what, like, he has the best luck in the world, man. He got double rewards.
Oh shit!
So he got that McFarlane Snake Eyes. He got 2 copies of that shit.
I haven't even seen that. You're lucky.
The Spawn 8 cover swipe.
Oh, okay. The crouching spawn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What?
So you got 2 of them.
What?
This guy has like the best luck, dude. Two Optimus Primes.
That's crazy. I'm a
Yeah.
little jealous right now. Let me see. Snake Eyes McFarlane.
Do you even like GI Joe?
Oh. No, I don't.
I didn't think so, man.
You said McFarlane, and so obviously I don't give a shit what it is. If it's,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, I do like Snake Eyes. I really do. So, that is cool.
Why?
I have a Snake Eyes action figure. Actually.
Why?
Because he has the best comic ever.
Yes, I know. I heard that the new Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman, is going to be a silent issue. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's already out yet or not, but yeah, I guess that's
That's almost unfortunate because it's the story on it's been the best, whereas
Right?
the art has been
That's
okay.
what I'm saying.
If I gotta watch nothing but the art and no story, it better be a fucking.
It's got to be her fighting the monster. Like that would be the only thing. It's got to be her fighting the big ass monster. I forgot what they're calling it, but that's the
This
only
is
thing.
called a kaiju. That's what it is. All big monsters are kaiju
Her
now.
fighting that big ass kaiju. If that's the silent issue, then yes. But if it's gonna be like something else,
Thanks, JD. I do watch his show, bro.
I was at a funeral, but I will definitely go back and.
You could have watched it at the funeral, dude. I mean, there's nothing exciting happening there, right?
Oh shit! Get a new artist for that issue. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. The art it's different. Some people really like it, but I don't dig that style of art, so it's just not for me. No.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's going next?
Rob, have you read the silent issue?
Yes.
So, well, I mean, have you looked at it? Well, do they throw like grunts in there or anything like that? Like the Snake Eyes grunt, like if he jumps somewhere and like lands.
I don't recall. I don't remember any of that.
No word bubbles at all.
It's been so long since I've seen it, but I don't recall it.
Oh, I bet JD knows.
Yeah, JD. Do we have any word bubbles or any sound effects for?
Or thought bubbles.
The only time I've actually ever looked at it was I had a copy, like 2 or 3 years ago, that came in that I got for the giveaway bin, and I flipped through it before I packaged it up and put it in the giveaway bin and gave it away. So.
I have a copy, but it's pretty fucked up. So I found it in a dollar bin.
This was probably like a 6.0, 6.5.
Mine is definitely a reader's copy, but I've never even flipped through it. So
nice.
All right. I guess I'll go next. Let's see. I don't have a lot, but I'm pretty satisfied with what I got. Here it is.
Like you always say, as long as I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
All right. So Fist Comics had a 50%, just like a random 50% off of everything in the store, and I had to go in there anyways to pick up. So I went to PlayStation 2, and on one of his auctions. So when I went to go pick it up, it was actually missing the power cord or adapter or whatever. So he's just like, I already ordered it. It should be here in a few days. I'll let you know. So he called me and said, hey, it's in. Luckily, at that time, he put up a 50% sale off of everything in the store. So, I really like that because he has more than just comics. He has a lot of collectibles and stuff like that. Very interesting things.
She's just saying she's got a low grade book to share with us.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, ran through there and I found this book. It's called Comics Book #1.
Comics.
And I believe, I think Stan Lee released this. And I think it was, hold on, man. I don't know. because it's released by Curtis Comics. See, when I first saw it, oh yeah, so the editor or instigator, they call him, is Stan Lee. So I guess this is his attempt at underground comics. So normally when you see comics spelled this way, they're like underground-ish comics. So this is his attempt at underground comic books. Everything's black and white, just traditional. There's not like much nudity or anything like that. I mean, you got this, but I mean that's not nudity. So it's kind of like in the same vein as underground books. So pretty cool. You got Barefoot by Howard Cruz. That's a pretty popular series. So yeah. Got this at that half price. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. It was dirt cheap though. And then I remember he got this set. So he got this set of books. And I had asked him like, hey, did this just come in? And he said, yeah. And I was like, how much do you want from me? He's just like, oh, this much. And I'm like, oh, that's a lot. Like, especially for DC books. So, so this is a set of, so we got Forever People, 1 through 12. It's a complete set. This is the one I wanted the most, obviously, because it's first appearance of Darkseid.
Absolute banger, Darkseid.
Yeah, so and I was able to get this for half off of what he quoted me last time. So I mean it was a steal. So you got number 1. I mean this run, half of the run is like keys. Number 2, 3.
Is it keys because it just introduces first appearances of people who only appear in this comic?
Yep, exactly.
Just like Eternals, the entire run is a key. Is a key, but outside of the book.
But it's DC's Eternals.
Dude, I saw Eternals graded at the Anime Con, and I just immediately thought of you, and I was like, God damn it!
3 issues left, man.
Rob, fun fact: he actually had a run of Eternals. The whole run. I think he was asking like 300 for it, so it would have been 150 that if I would have picked it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty worth picking up.
Yeah, I think this is a lot. No, shit, there's more. Look at that. I mean, it's just the whole run. Oh, there's only 11. But yeah, that's the book I wanted, and I ended up getting, the whole set. So, yeah.
Damn, JD putting you on blast.
Yeah, well, so JD's talking about the Eternals set. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it would have been 150.
150, I got you.
Yeah.
Which at 150 is a really good deal because it's 19 books in the run.
Yeah.
And so even if they're, well, I mean, they're not worth much. Most of the books aren't worth much, but at less than $10 a book, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun pickup for a read.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about it, but then I was just like, you know what?
I want this.
Because I have the cameo of Darkseid.
Right.
So this was the only one I was kind of like missing. So I ended up just picking it up.
Nice.
I was pretty happy about that. And it's funny. Like I said, I saw it when it first came in a week before the sale hit. So it had been sitting there for, a whole week. Even through the 50% sale, because he had it for the weekend, and I got there Sunday, and it was just like, man, I couldn't believe it was still there, and I was just like, hey, because he said the only things are off limits are commission or consignment books, which he didn't really have many, But I asked him, I was just like, hey, this isn't consignment, is it? And he's just like, no. He's just like 50% off.
Meanwhile,
Bring me up.
Before that sale, he was pulling out anything big. ASM1 now,
I know.
Those go in the back room for the
yeah, exactly. But JD, he bought that gold gambit from him, and he was waiting for a while, and that book just wasn't moving. And then I think before Christmas, he had like a 50% sale, and he got it for half off. Man, it's such a great deal, man.
You remember back in the day during the COVID times? I don't know if you guys remember when that Spider-Man booth was doing all their crazy like deals on Instagram or whatever, or maybe not. But anyways, or on their website or whatever. But
the mystery boxes.
Well, they had their mystery boxes, but they also had like they would have different sales that were going on, like that they could have their like Wednesday things. Like you go to the website and you could buy a book. They had a bunch of books there, and every time you made a book purchase, it put you in an entry for stuff that they were giving away during the show. And then sometimes they were like, buy one book, you get one book 50% off or something. I managed to do that like when they were doing they were doing a 50% off thing. Picked up like an early Silver Age X-Men book that was signed by Stan Lee. For half price. So it was normally 800 and it was down to 400. Bought it, got it, and turned around and fucking sold it for 600.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's cool, man.
Hey, your pussy showing.
Yeah, I don't talk about Spider-Man booths very often because traumatized.
No, JP is he's a homie, man. That guy always take really good care of me. I've gotten some of my best books off of him, so I'm sad that he doesn't live near me anymore. I think he moved to San Diego. So but man, it was such a great time. Like he was the reason why I would go to Frankenstein's consistently, because he just brought in some of the best books and just gave me the best prices. So,
he was great. He was at an event. We were all at C2E2 one year. We were doing at the party I organized for like all the YouTubers were there, and he came in buying everybody around while he was there, hanging out with everybody. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll see him at shows every now and then, and he always makes it a point to like, because he always sees me before I see him, because he's a small guy, and he always like grabs my shoulder and like hits my shoulder and is just like, "What's up, man? How you doing?"
Nice.
I'm like, oh shit! Like when he released Ninja Funk, I mean, he was so proud of that book, and I was talking to him and just telling him, like, dude, look how far you come, man. Like you went from a Spider-Man booth to like, now you're running shit at convention. Like, dude, his convention booths were like sick, dude. Like he would have a clothing line and all these sick variants and stuff. Yeah, it was just like, just to see how far he's come, it's crazy. It's insane. And he was very appreciative of that. And yeah, I enjoy seeing JP, man. He's such a cool guy. So,
for the record, just so that no one misconstrues what I said, I'm just teasing about being traumatized from buying so many mystery boxes many years ago.
And not winning anything, huh?
No, not winning anything. But,
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So
it's totally fair.
Here and people are not.
I'm with you.
I got a little too excited, and I thought that I was gonna win an ASM 300.
It was his first con, guys.
I did not. Okay, it was my first big LA SoCal con, for the record.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was very excited to meet him in his booth because I had obviously seen them on IG for long before that, and so it was definitely one of those like bucket list kind of things. And then I just went stupid on a bunch of fucking mystery boxes, and yeah, the rest is history. Nice nails, great job.
Let me show you.
But yeah, so that's all. Shout out to them.
Good times, James. Good times, man.
Good times,
I mean,
you gotta learn your lessons. That was
you're a rookie,
well, between that and between buying from another booth that you don't get along with, I learned a lot of lessons that trip. So It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't regret it. That book, I bought some Spawn McFarlane signed books from that booth, so I don't regret it. But I did not go back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then
Well,
now I have my own personal beef with them. So
he's still around. He's still around, man.
I know.
He's still at your conventions.
I know. Still stealing my Spawn books. I know. How did she get all her nails aligned like that? So fucking weird. Oh man. But anyways, all right. What else?
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. All right. Let's see what you got.
Yeah. I had some books, a bunch of Raws here that are eventually going into the giveaway bin, but picked up the Eternal Warriors there, the first cameo of Bloodshot.
Nice.
Great Vin Diesel movie, by the way.
A Dark
It kind of flopped, didn't it?
Percent shut up.
Dark Horse presents 24, the origin
During
of the
COVID.
Xenomorphs.
During COVID. I love the human.
Bruce Timm variant, Black Panther.
No way. Are you serious?
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
is
this is the second appearance of Okoye, but it's also the first cover appearance of Okoye. She only appears for the first time on the variant cover, which is the Bruce Timm book.
That's a variant, though.
Yep.
Wow. That's awesome.
It's
Very nice.
That's cool. Some Jungle Action. Or no, this is Marvel Premiere, not Jungle Action. That's right. Sorry.
Yes, cool.
James's nickname in high school?
First appearance of the Fourth Doctor in American comics. The Marvel Premiere.
There's a series that I know nothing about.
Marvel Premiere? That gives you books
No.
Second Beta Ray Bill.
Nice. Who?
Submariner. 16.
Exactly. Who? Don't know nothing about that Doctor Who shit. And it's so popular.
Firestorm 1. First appearance of Firestorm.
Nice.
First appearance of Impulse.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Town.
All these are going in the giveaway?
Could have posted that today.
Why?
Why? Because I acquired them for the giveaway bin. They're not books that I collect necessarily, or I already.
Oh,
have
because they're DC. Oh, okay, I get it. Look
well,
at that.
no,
Ghost
or
Rider.
I don't collect them, or I already have them type stuff. Yeah. So, first, Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
First, Julia Carpenter, Spider Woman.
Oh, nice. Got a few of those.
First cameo of Jessica Cruz.
That's the one that everyone wants, right? Or is it the other one?
The 25.
Okay.
25 has multiple, a
Okay.
ton of different Green Lanterns.
This is the first full appearance of Mobius. Also, because it's the direct edition, it's also the first cover appearance of Mobius
Oh,
from
shit.
the Time Variant Authority.
nice.
First appearance of the Nova Corps.
Did not know that.
First appearance of Avatar, Franklin Richards as an adult.
I thought you were talking about the blue guys.
Nope. First appearance of Aunt Petunia.
Doctor Doom is not in this Marvel comic. Okay.
Yep. But we do get the origin of Frankie Ray, and like I said, it's the first appearance of the Thing's Aunt Petunia that he's always talking about. Death of the Black Mask.
Nice.
Love that cover, actually. First cameo, Winter Soldier.
Great run. Great run.
First cover appearance of Man Thing. Third appearance overall. The premiere issue of Batman Adventures.
Love that one.
First appearance of Azrael. First appearance of the White Wolf.
Hmm.
And then first Conrad car packs.
Whoever the hell that is.
He becomes the indestructible man.
Uh-huh.
So those were all for the giveaway bin. Then for myself, I picked up a few slabs.
It's a buyer's market, right?
That's right. My Amazing Spider-Man. I love this book.
Yeah. The buggy.
Why? Why do you like it so
Buggy.
much?
It's
Buggy,
like I said
dude.
on the show. It's like the Buggy, Hammerhead. I like Hammerhead. He just reminds me like the Dick Tracy villains and whatnot. And
Good night,
Buggy,
Sabrina.
the Buggies. You grew up that time, man. The Doom Buggies were cool, man.
Sweet dreams, Sabrina.
We even had Wonder Bug. Had its own like, live action like superhero Dune Buggy shit. That was just
I was really
Is
distracted by
that
that before, though.
Is that the first appearance of the buggy or Hammerhead?
Yeah. No, it's not the first appearance of Hammerhead. It's the first appearance of the Spider-Mobile.
Okay.
And then it's also the first cover appearance of the Jackal.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Because the Jackal was introduced in the previous issue, Amazing Spider-Man 129.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus,
Banger.
little upgrade. Get myself a...
Dude, JD doesn't even have that book. It's crazy.
Wow.
So somebody
What
else
a
is already...
fan.
Somebody reached out to me
fan.
Somebody reached out to me right away to ask me the price on my my one I upgraded from. So I'm waiting to hear back from them whether they're buying it or not. Of course, that was first Dick Grayson as Nightwing. For those that are
Jericho. Yeah, Jericho. That's what it's known for, right?
Yeah,
totally. just like Brave and the Bold 28 is known for the first snapper car.
I do have that one. Fine. Very cool. Very cool.
Amazing Spider-Man 60. Now this was a mistake purchase.
Oh, humble brag! Look at this guy.
Yeah, I was looking for ASM 51. That's what was in my search bar, but I was doing it on my phone and YouTube or eBay. Like when you search stuff, like the first couple of hits are the stuff you're actually looking for. Then there's all kinds of other shit that's like similar or whatever. And I saw something. I saw a price. I didn't pay attention on the thumbnail on my phone, and I picked this up. Now, fortunately, this is an upgrade for the book that an upgrade for my copy that I had. So I'll still take the upgrade. And I have somebody again. One of my buddies reached out to me. Said, hey, I don't have that book. So I offered him a price. I don't know if he was fishing for me just to give it to him or not, but
was this on eBay or some other?
Oh, I bought it off of eBay. Yeah.
Okay.
But my buddy is it's actually Chris the Comic Vet reached out to me and said,
oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
51 is them all standing over him, right? Like they
beat him up.
Yeah. At 51 is the first cover appearance of Kingpin.
Yeah.
And then there we go. Mystery
Adam
in
Strange.
Space 53. First Adam Strange in Mystery in Space. This is where the stories begin. I had a 3.0 that was so what, so, but this is a much better looking copy. The price on this book, I paid half of what I paid for my other book back during the peak stuff. So it's like it's a great time to be able to get an upgrade and stuff. So I'm cool.
What are the notes on that one?
It says Adam Strange covers and stories begin. Minor costume change for Adam Strange and an Infantino art on Adam Strange begins. Nice. So it kicks off Infantino's run here and Adam Strange's run in Mystery Space. Adam Strange is in here in every issue, starting and on every cover from like 53 to like 90, like the 94, 95, something like that. Up into the 90s, where then they eventually switch him out of the book, and the run ends like about a dozen issues after that.
Nice.
That's it.
It's awesome, dude. It is a buyer's market, man. I don't know if you watched Sticky Goose's video recently, but I don't really follow him, to be honest, but
There's always that caveat. People go, "Well, I saw this. I don't really follow him, but I watched."
I
this
don't, and it's so weird because I don't like. He came up on my feed, so
Right.
and it was the title said like, I can't sell these books for my life, or something like that to that effect. I don't know if you watched that video, but essentially it's him showing, I think, like maybe close to 10 books that he's had on his eBay forever that he just can't sell. And it's kind of crazy on some of these books where the one of them that I thought was pretty interesting was he had the DC Presents the first new Teen Titans 9.0. I think he was asking like 200 for it, and he wasn't even getting any views on it. No views.
Shit, I'd buy it for $200.
Yeah, and that's what he was saying. He's just like, dude, he had First Weapon H for like $50, 9.8. And nobody's buying them. He's just like, dude, like, his theory is he probably get what he's asking for if he took him out of the slabs at this point. And which was kind of weird because they're like, the Weapon H is already a 9.8. I mean, you take it out of the slab. I didn't know it even went for less than $50. That's crazy. But you know, and then it goes back to like, you know, me thinking about CGC's price hikes, where it's like, this is the wrong time to do it, man. People are not buying slabs right now. Like, I feel like the only people buying slabs right now are for their own collections, not to like flip or anything like that. You know, I know you have a video on it, Rob, and I haven't watched it yet. I'm kind of interested to see like your take, but you know, and I know it's only a $2 price hike. Oh no, I did watch it. Yeah, you did that chart. Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
For the modern books, yeah, it's like a $2, but versus from the current price. But
Yeah.
it's the fact that it's for essentially 4 consecutive years, we've
Yeah.
done a price hike, and so the modern book run in a 4-year period has increased like 45% from
Yeah.
what it was, and vintage books are up like 55%.
Yes.
And I only focused on, I didn't go deep in everything. It was just the 3 tiers that people use the most.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
The vintage,
Yeah.
the modern, and in the high value up to $1,000.
Yes.
The walk through stuff, that's different balls of wax.
Yeah.
But
JD.
yeah, I mean, when you look at, if you think about it right now, like for a vintage book, right? For the vintage tier to begin with, right? You're capped at a $400 FMV. At $47, the grading cost now is greater than 10% of the value of the book.
Yes.
And that's before you even pay for the fee, the submission form fee, and pay for the shipping both ways that you have to tack on there.
Yeah.
And God forbid if you spend now $8 for them to print a character on the label. I mean, come on.
I cannot believe that they bumped the price on those labels, man. They just shouldn't even have touched that, honestly, because you know it went from $5 to $8, so it's more than half of.
I don't know what their licensing fee is that they're paying to license those characters to use them. I'm sure that there's something along those lines there, but at the end of the day, it can't. I mean, whatever you were getting was just add-on profit. $8 is just a ridiculous amount. I mean, you're talking about on a modern book at 27. If you add $8 to it, you're basically talking about nearly about a 30% increase on in cost just by adding that label to it.
Yeah.
So it's nuts.
It is. And you would think that for one, the turnaround time would, so historically I feel like when they did do price hikes like that, they would actually raise the value. Instead of 400, it'd be like 500 or 600, like, you know what I'm talking about?
They did that when they changed what gets kind of lost in my charts when I did it. But
well, they did that when they took off a tier, right?
Yeah, when they restructured their tiers to the current format, because before it was like 200, and then there was 400, and then it was 1,000, and then it was like, so they made it so like, oh yeah, we're doing this price hike, but now you can go all the way up to $400 without going to a separate tier, which was fine.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that they haven't tried to do the CBCS route, which was to do the ultra moderns at their own rate, and then because CBCS broke the moderns into two different tiers. But I don't know. It's definitely going to slow down the books. I've got to consider, like right now, I'm currently an elite member. I don't know that I'm going to be sending enough stuff to justify the elite membership.
Yeah.
So I mean.
And that's a thing too, is like, yeah, I know for the most part they've raised everything $2 from the last, or they're gonna raise it $2 more from the price it is now. But when you're doing bulk orders, I mean that kind of counts. You know what I mean?
And the $2 is just the moderns. It's it's more on some of the other stuff. I mean, look, it's all reholders. Wow.
Oh, bro, that's ridiculous, dude. Like, and there's no way around it. It's like you might, like we were talking earlier, you might as well just get it regraded, right? I mean, for $2 more.
If it's a modern book, yeah. Because I'm sitting there, unless it's already a 9.8 or something. Because as we're doing this cover challenge, shout out to the ABCs of comics with the CBC. Comic Book Fiend Club West chapter.
Yeah.
Shout out for that. Make sure you're following it. Make sure you're participating. Go team, go!
It's been a great event for sure.
Yeah, I've been doing just slabs, and I've been pulling slabs out of my boxes. And as I was pulling out like all my Harley Quinn ones, oh my God, some of those things, the slabs have some schmutz or something that's on the inside.
Yeah.
Inside of the slab.
They got cream pie somehow.
Oh my God! I'm like, oh God, I was like, oh, I should get these reholdered, and then
it's not even worth it anymore.
No sooner did I think about doing that than they dropped that, because I took the pictures a couple days ahead of time, and then that news dropped. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying $5 to reholder this shit.
Actually, you can still submit them, as long as you do the online order at a certain time. Then they have to receive them at a certain time. Then you'll get you still get them.
Your submission form needs to be completed. I think, as I recall, it was January 21st, and then the books have to be received by like February 2nd.
Yeah,
or February.
But also they raised the prices on shipping, which I don't think that many people know about that. So like so I have a few cracked slabs that I want to send in, but the thing is like, it's not really worth it, because I'm already like, let's say if I do it after the price hike, it's going to be what, 25? Do you remember?
I don't remember. Well, it was
like $25. Yeah, $25 plus $30 to ship. Like what? $50? Are you serious?
What I would have liked, you guys wanted to get some more. Why don't you like raise, they could raise their pre-screen, because that's used by like the vendors and stuff all the time. Tax their ass, but no, let's tax everybody.
I know. Yeah. What do you think, James? I mean, you're a CGC member, dude.
I know. I haven't submitted for a while. I am due, because I do have a credit to use.
Damn, still? Holy shit.
I mean, well, because mine re-ups, I think, every summer. So, like, I'm only halfway.
Mine's like in April, and it sucks because Shortbox sent out a notice. By the way, the Shortbox, if you're on a Shortbox promotional email list, the one that they sent out today, if you scroll partway down, there's a code there that you can get $50 off your membership, either new membership or a renewal. But wait,
what membership?
Your CGC membership.
Oh.
Yeah, so at least if it's only good for the top 2 tiers, but that premier membership at $159, you take $50 off that, you're still going to get yourself with the code, and you're going to get $150 credit. So now you're getting, for $100, you're getting $50 extra dollars in credit, which is actually kind of cool. But unfortunately, when I was trying to use it to renew my membership, like if your membership's not up like right now,
Yeah,
auto renewal. There's no
they
way to
all
do it.
they always do that, man. It's like every time they do promotions, which they don't do promotions a lot, and you go to redeem that promotion, you're not even eligible because you have to wait till the renewal's up, and it's just like, oh fuck,
I think if I tried to call in or something,
Going
I could
on,
probably
Bubs.
do it. But it's always a pain,
bubs.
right? Instead of just let me self-service myself. Let me service myself, damn it.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no, I think that's I don't know. I agree with everything you guys have said. I would just also add it's like, all this more money for shittier turn time. Like there's no you can't look at it and go, okay, well here's what my extra money's going towards.
Right.
It's
Here's
just
what I got for my
either
money.
the same or shittier than it's ever been. So what
Yeah.
why would I justify that? And
It's just like what we've been arguing with StreamYard here. When we said it went up this price, what did I get? I got some new fonts.
Yeah. I
No.
but NASCAR. Hey, NASCAR will be coming back soon. Don't you worry.
In NASCAR, somebody always finishes.
But
No,
yeah, no.
when I renew, I use that credit like that, dude. I'll submit like 20 books, like, you know, it's gone. Like
Yeah,
just
now
like
I'd have to figure out what I would want, because I mean, I don't have anything modern I would want to send, and you guys are talking about this $400 limit. I mean, I don't know.
but
I mean,
you know what's crazy is so you guys know I got the Bizarro 7.0, right?
Mm-hmm.
The I think the fair market value on that is like $3,000. They never upcharged me for that.
nice.
So I mean, I don't know.
There's a lot of that because sometimes I don't know. I've heard stories both ways on it. So I mean, it doesn't hurt you. Hey, okay, submit it how you're going to submit it. I didn't realize that book was $3,000. Jeez.
Yeah, well, that's I mean, you do cover price, so and maybe it's because there hasn't been one that's sold recently. It's been like
Oh yeah.
it's been like 6+ months or whatever, so they don't have any data to go off of. And I think the highest that has been recently sold is like, I don't know,
Which number
like
is that? Action Comics what?
68. So yeah, when I did the unboxing, I was like, dude, that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, this is an expensive book, because just a 3.0 is like, I mean, because that's what I was shooting for, is a 3.0. I mean, that's like a $500 book right there.
Oh, it's not. Which title is it?
Superman.
Superboy.
Oh,
Superboy. That's
Yeah.
what. Okay.
Bub says, Golden Age, this time for me, they're going to send in a couple of modern signed books with clean impress. Yeah, I think for me, I mean, the only thing I'd have left that I want to grade is I have like 80% of my Batman Rogues graded, so it would kind of annoy me. It does annoy me to not have the rest of them. So that means Silver Age Catwoman, Silver Age Solomon Grundy. I would like to get, I think it's Batman 232, the one where Ra's al Ghul beats him up in the sand.
Neil Adams cover.
Yeah, I don't think it's 232, but
I don't even know why that's a key, dude. Like, I don't understand that.
Cover. But
yeah,
I mean, that one's not like as important. It's the Rogue. So I think one of them I'm missing because I can't see it. But yeah, Clayface. No, I already have. No, Solomon Grundy and Catwoman for sure are definitely need to be graded still. So, but I think I have to get them pressed first. And then Darkseid. Like, I really would like well, I don't know. Darkseid I don't necessarily need. I think for me it's I got to get the Batman's done because I just want.
Which Darkseid are you talking about? The Jimmy Olsen?
Well, I have both, but yeah, both. I think Forever People's the one that I have two of because I found it at a shop and he just gave me a deal that I was just like, fuck, okay, well, I'm not gonna not buy that. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm okay with those. well, because of the issues that we're discussing and the price and all that. I mean, I could wait on those, but yeah, I definitely I need to send in those Batman ones. Just
Vintage is so expensive now, man. Like, I mean, just might as well just get it done and over with.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's why I'm really looking forward to that Air Pirates when I send it in and with those signatures on top of that.
yeah. I think that qualifies for modern though.
It's right at the cusp.
Oh no, you know what? You're right,
I think
because
it's vintage.
71, right?
Yeah, it's vintage.
Okay.
So
yeah,
so there
because
was,
I just received mine, Air Pirates 1 and 2 for my vintage submission. You're right.
So 7.0 sold in April for 2,800. 6.0 sold in October for 1,200.
That 7's close to 3K. I mean, that's about right.
Yeah, always.
That's crazy. Oh, Daredevil. That was the
What's up,
other one.
Doreen?
Hello, Doreen.
That's crazy.
Daredevil would be the other one that I would want slabbed. I think, again, if I limit myself because of this conversation, I would just get number 2 slabbed, because I have number 1 and number 3 slabbed, and it does annoy me that number 2 in the middle there is not. So if I just do 1 through 3, I'm like, okay, fine, I can live with that.
Yeah.
You know what it is doing? It definitely has me, especially on some of these books that are in the bottom, that are $100 modern books, especially. I'm just gonna buy them already slabbed, man. People, it's like you buying books like when I'm thinking about like even the Eternals books. Think about those Eternals books, man. I'm buying them for like $50, and you're going like, what's it cost to slab those things now?
Well, you'd want to do it now though, before people start to factor in that cost in their price, and then it goes up a little bit.
But that's what was. Yeah, that's what was trippy about Sticky Goose's video. Is just like he's showing these books. And I'm like, damn, I would pay that much money for that. I would buy that for that much money. I've been looking for a first. I have a couple copies of New Teen Titans, the first New Teen Titans, but I kind of wanted like in the 9s, and he was just like, dude, at this point, because I think he had it at like 300 at one point, and he's dropped it. Now he's down to like 200. He even said like, I'm not even making any profit at this point. I just don't want these books anymore, And then I started thinking like, is this like a ploy to kind of like get rid of books in a way? Like,
it could be, but at the same time, you don't know with him. His videos, shit, he does this like dry humor shit that's underneath everything. That he could just be full of shit on the video. It could all be part of his "I'm playing you guys" shit.
Maybe. I mean, but he looked genuinely pissed. Like right?
But he does that. That's the thing. That's the thing where he gets people all the time, is because his style is humor. He's a comedy channel for the most part, he does stuff that he presents it in a way that it seems like he's legit doing stuff, but oftentimes he's being facetious.
So swag,
not always, but sometimes, So,
well, if he was being honest and truthful about it, then I mean, that kind of
there's a good way to get some attention on your books, I suppose.
Right? Yeah. I mean, because I'm sure people were hitting him up afterwards, being like, "Hey, I'll take that Weapon X off of you," or because and then he's saying like how modern books, if they're not 9/8, like they're shit. Pretty much, and there's truth to that,
especially if you're trying to get big bucks for it.
Yeah. So, but that's. I haven't sold books in a long time. Well, like on eBay. So I don't really know, that world too much, but
I will say I have a bunch of books. I have a few books up. So for some various upgrades recently, and there's views and looks, but that's about it. And it's like, and I don't price mine like, half the people on eBay, just, what's everyone else asking, and they ask ridiculous amounts. I look at what's the actual market selling for these things for, and I price them at the around the market price. But yes, a lot of looks, but not a lot of interest so far. Anyways,
because especially with my last few submissions, I have like a lot of upgrades. And I'm just thinking like, oh, I should just like sell them, you know, or put them up or something like that. Well, we put them up in our club and like nobody fucking, we're like the poorest club ever, man. Like nobody buys shit. Right,
Yeah,
James?
I'm actually gonna go through. I actually just thought out the other day I was gonna go through, but I have a bunch of books that I graded early on in my comic collecting stuff that are a lot of modern variants that I'm just not, that aren't even my thing. I bought them because they were like limited, like
Yeah.
limited like 300 copies or something, like X-Men books, but I'm not an X-Men guy. And so like I'm just going like, you know what? I'm probably just going to take a bunch of these out and just put them up at starting auctions on eBay or something like at $25 or something.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
and let them go where they go, just for the sake of, freeing up some space in my warehouse, and at the same time freeing up some capital that I can take with me to the cons.
Yeah.
Putting stuff on eBay is so stressful sometimes, and
It's time consuming.
yeah, I mean, just to get the description and everything, and then when you're done, you're just watching the fucking clock, and then right before it's like, a day before it hits, you're just staring at, the view count and still nothing, and I'm just like, just got the eye of the tiger.
Shout out our boy. Swag wants to know, what does it cost to ship a slab nowadays?
Dude, that's such
as
I
a
don't even-
seller or
Yeah, probably.
so I mean, most of the time you can shipping a slab will cost with pirate ship, for example, it can cost anywhere from $12 to $18 depending upon how you package it. I mean, if you use a medium flat rate box, it could cost you, $15 to $18 depending upon whether they use shipping programs or not. And if you ship it in a Gemini slab mailer in a bubble envelope, and go ground, depending upon how many zones away from you, the postal zones, it could be as little as $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe all three of us will be. So yeah.
Yep. WonderCon is on. It's booked. I just have to drive down there because the damn airfare is ridiculous.
Well, I mean,
close to $400 round trip to fly from San Jose to frickin' down there.
but you live close enough to where it's not too bad driving,
No, it's not. But
Says the guy that never fucking drives up here, but okay.
But it's
Okay.
it's one of those things where it's like I watch it, and if I could get, I keep getting in my inbox all the time. Southwest wants to tell me, oh, look at this $49, $59 tickets,
yeah.
and every single time I go, no, they're $159, $189 tickets. I'm like, no, give me the $59 tickets, because if I could get them if I could spend 120, 150 round trip, then that cut, even with it going to the airport and everything else, it would be a lot simpler and quicker and more leisurely than having to drive 7 hours, up the state.
Down. State.
Yeah. Well, I have to go back up too. So down and up.
And they haven't announced anybody yet still, right?
I haven't seen any announcements, but I haven't gone looking either, to be honest. I've been so busy with looking at Heroes Con stuff that I haven't paid attention to WonderCon.
I'm gonna show this real quick. I opened up that Deathstroke
Special guests.
and then I stretched that spine. But here's the
Toddy McFarlane.
Oh shit!
So there's 4 names under special guests, and I'm not quite sure if this is supposed to mean that they're actually going to be here or.
Nice.
Well, I guess I know where all my money's going then. Shit. To meet the Todd father, have him sign some shit.
There's Matt Forbeck, Jessica Fong, Todd McFarlane, and Adam Nimoy.
Okay. Todd McFarlane is it?
Dude, that line's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but You know, I've missed him every other time that I have been to a con where he's at, so it's like I got to do it. You know, not that I obviously am ever hoping this happens, but you know, I got to do it in case something happens.
WonderCon, they're
JD.
yeah.
WonderCon.
That's crazy. So you would stand in line for him at WonderCon?
Yeah. I mean, I you know, it's one of those things. Let's say I don't, I'll fucking regret that for forever.
You're going to be at the con for 3 days, right?
Yeah, damn right.
So you could spend a whole day in the line with Todd, and you still got 2 days to see the rest of the damn con.
Oh, what? Come on, JD.
Paris.
Get your priorities fucked, man.
Shit.
I was coming all the way down there to see you, JD, and now you're not going to be there?
He's going to be in Paris eating a fucking baguette.
Yeah, that's lame as hell. I'm about to go get a hot dog without you. Only Rob is going to Heroes, not
It's my fault. It's not my fault that you guys aren't cool.
You're right. You're right. Nope,
the way my bank account's set up, Rob.
Oh, Doreen's going to Heroes.
Nice, Doreen. Well, make sure you come by the Comics Curing Cancer booth.
All right. Very nice. Yeah, no.
That's right. Bubs isn't coming this year to Heroes. He said he was going to Baltimore instead.
DC.
He'll be in DC. Maybe he means like during Heroes Con, he'll be in DC. But
no, you know, Bubs. He says he's going to DC, but he'll show up to WonderCon or Heroes Con.
Oh, she's going to WonderCon. She's not going to Heroes Con.
Oh, well. I'm getting confused, man.
Get my shield signed. Oh, God. You want me to stand there holding your damn shield? Like a nerd? A super nerd? Oh, God.
Yeah, ship it over to him.
Right? You're going to leave it on your doorstep when I'm done. Hopefully you come back in time from Paris.
Fuck. I'm actually surprised he doesn't have McFarlane signed on there already.
Well, he's hard to get a hold of. You know, he's the man. He'd be traveling all over.
He's not though. You just gotta wait. It's a waiting game with Todd.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. You gotta wait, but like, he hasn't been. He was there my first year that I went down there, and I don't know that he's been there since.
The first year you went to WonderCon?
Well, okay, so you gotta understand. To me, LACon, WonderCon, that's all the same shit.
Yeah.
But
he was at LA.
My first year going to one of those, he was at one.
Yeah, you're
right.
And at that time, you didn't even know who McFarlane was, right?
Oh, shut the fuck up! Stupid. Oh my god, my bank account is worse than Robert's. I got left with nothing in the doors but my comment. Hey, you know what? That's better. That's better than money.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
I agree with Robert. He is not the man. Shut up, man. Fuck you. But yeah, no, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Gotta go.
Yeah, no, I am I'm looking at the one. I found it finally on the blog for the special guest for WonderCon Anaheim 2025 revealed. From the first 4 names have been announced, more to be announced soon, and Todd McFarlane is listed on there.
Nice.
I think is it Heroes that he just announced that he was going to as well? I think
well, I didn't see that, but I didn't go. I haven't looked in the last couple weeks, so
I think it was he just did an announcement like this week.
Wow, that'd be crazy.
About going to one of them, which was cool because then that prompted another guy. Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. MegaCon Orlando.
Oh, okay.
My apologies. Yeah, he said he's going to MegaCon, which then prompted this artist that I follow. It's actually pretty cool. So there's this artist that I follow. His name is called Monk Illustration.
Ken Lashley.
And he's been doing the dude has 2,800 followers, like not too many compared to a lot of other artists. Dude's just been doing, his own commissions for a long ass time, and I followed him forever because he does some sick ass artwork and he does a ton of Spawn. He's a Spawn fan. And so when McFarlane did the CGC signing thing, and he people were sending in their sketches, his was one of the ones that like Todd made that video on where he was like, this is great art or whatever, and he wrote on the signature too, it says like great art Todd McFarlane. And so that was like really awesome to see. And then he submitted a bunch of stuff for like that tournament thing he did, a little the
NetherRealm?
No, where any artist could submit their submission for a cover, and then he would pick a couple people it would become an actual Spawn cover. Anyways, fast forward, like because of all that, he kind of got put on McFarlane's radar, and so now issue 362, which is coming up very soon, that guy's gonna do a cover for Spawn now, and so he's gonna be one of the cover artists. And that's just pretty fucking cool to like have seen him from like way before when he was just a guy doing commissions on IG to now he's gonna have a fucking Spawn cover. And yeah, I mean I can't draw, but I definitely envy that whole situation. That's freaking cool as shit.
Damn.
But yeah.
Is that a good price for that book?
I mean 400 probably. That's probably less. I don't even remember what I paid for it, but that's probably less than that.
But if you go on their website, you get it for cheaper.
How many?
Yeah, that's why you always go to their website.
Yeah.
Well, you see their logo.
eBay's just a promo ad for them.
Exactly.
That's actually not as many listings as I thought there would be.
I know, it's crazy, huh? Look at this Spawn 306.
You know why? Because it's a rare book.
Yeah. Wow, it's really dried up, huh?
Yeah. The hot book right now is the Deadly Tales of Gunslinger blank that not a blank, but sketch cover that he did. It's like 1 in 100, and I think people are asking like 300 for that, and I'm just like, you guys are fucking crazy, dude.
Wow, is it even signed?
No. It's
Holy shit.
It's just the new one that everybody wants because it's another, yeah, see, I bought mine for 400.
Dude, you could have got a 9.8, bro.
I know.
What grade is it? Don't say it's raw.
I thought it was, wasn't it? No,
I don't
yeah,
remember, honestly.
definitely was.
Look at that, 365.
Nice.
And that's from mycomicshop.com.
Nice.
So you got it. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, that was a hell of a time, man.
I know how the hype and everything. It's just like it was like Wicked was just like not. It didn't hit as hard.
We was out here breaking news, breaking stories. I'll never forget that. Literally could have should have been like I'm gonna say it like the first to put that out there, and then I waited 1 week because I forgot whatever the fuck the reason was. We just didn't get to it, or I forgot, or whatever. And then by that time, it kind of started. So then we were like top 5, top 10 to announce the story. But God, could have been like what I think maybe was definitely one of the first. But wild shit, man. That was a wild ass time. All that drama, all that fighting over a damn comic book, man.
Dude, I mean, it broke up dealers, dude. Like they just kind of it took a guy off of fucking comics. Period. The one guy who sold like those hundreds of copies he had.
Bucky's, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, Bucky's. Like he's not even out. He
didn't really. Yeah.
He doesn't do shit no more. And TNT doesn't seem to like have any more copies left because he doesn't really post them up anymore.
Oh man,
it's crazy, dude. Oh man, that was such a good time.
Hell yeah.
Your tea was so good at that time.
As the kids say, I was in my bag in that time coming up with all. I was spending way too long researching all the stories and coming up with counting. I was like counting how many new sales kept coming up on eBay, and yeah, that was crazy. But you know what? Hey, the way I see it, I own a piece of history, whether it's good history or bad history.
But so remember, there was speculations that there would be even more copies
Yeah,
come to fruition, or
someone was gonna find another box or whatever.
yeah, and I don't think that ever happened, dude.
No, I mean, who knows? But maybe what's out there is out there. But at least, definitely, the print run was a lie, and yeah. But like I said, now people just move on to the next variant that he does. So like, the big one before this was that thank you spawn that I have. That was going for a few $100s, and then now that's kind of passed, because that was maybe 6 months ago, maybe a little bit less, but there was that one. And then, like I said, now is the Deadly Tales of Gunslinger, which I'm gonna bring it up. Like, honestly, I really do not give a fuck that I don't have it, because it's not even
good.
It's not even that. It's not freaking that much. It's not worth that much money. It's a cool thing, but oh my god, it is not. Yeah, right here. It's a 1 in 50. This dude is asking $225 on eBay. And I'm just like, dude, I am not spending. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna share something real quick. Like, that's cool. It's not $200-$300 worth, and all it is it's just the black and white of an already, of the regular cover, right?
Damn, 800.
And I'm like, dude, damn, that's too much.
It's not even signed, huh?
No.
Wow.
It's a lot. It's a lot of money.
Especially for a Spawn book. Come on, guys. Get your shit together.
Oh, man. Yeah, see, this other dude wants $319. Dude. Just wait. It's gonna go down. Like, all of these do. Because I was getting I think they were 1 in 25s technically. But, like, I was picking up all of those. Or just buy the regular cover for $3.
Right?
You don't need the black and white for 10 times.
That's how I am about those Hughes books, dude. Like, they'll release like a virgin variant, and it's like, dude, I'd rather just get the regular copy at this point.
It's not that much different. Like, I'm not gonna cry over this.
And then if it drops down to enough where it's like, okay, I don't mind spending that much money on it. Yeah. Like, I really don't care about virgin covers anyways, but if I could get them at a good deal, then yeah, fuck it.
I mean, I understand the value in it. It's a 1 in 50, and it's another spin-off. And so people are not going to buy, shops are not going to want 50 copies of a spin-off. Now, yes, Gunslinger is super popular, but he already has a title. This is another spin-off for Gunslinger. Mm-hmm. If they buy 50 copies, they are going to sit on a shit ton of them. And there's only, if I'm not mistaken, there's only like 2-3 variants that came out. The difference when he does like Spawn 350, he drops like 10 variants. So it's not that hard. If 4 or 5 people tell the shop, hey, get me every single one of them, boom, we've got the 1 in 150. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm, that's usually like what happens in my LCS, and that's why I'm able to get it. But no one's ordering 50 copies of a spin-off on Gunslinger to get that fucking book. No way.
Not to go off topic or anything, but you know what I've been noticing myself doing lately? And it's kind of fucked up if you think about it. Going through these ABCs of comics, hashtag, I've been flipping through boxes and stuff like that. And, like Rob, Rob said he's been submitting a lot of slabs, which so have I. And that's only because a lot of the books that I keep at my house are slabbed. So I only have the little, amount of books that I have because they're not in storage. So they're slabs. So, I'm kind of lucky. I've been able to keep up until this point, but it does get hard, especially when you're scrambling to, find a certain book and you don't know where the fuck it's at, whatever. But I
you have
ran
an
it.
inventory.
Yeah.
Come on, that's a
Yo, dude, that CLZ app with the photo. Oh man, game changer, huh?
well that. But I mean, I have the books in there, and they have my storage box that they're in. So it's like, oh, okay, no big deal. It's easy to pull. I've been, I mapped what I did is ahead of time like this. I mapped everything out for all the letters, which characters I want to do, which books I want to do, what boxes are they in, and now all I do is like on the weekend, I go pull the next week's worth of books, take all my photos, have them ready to go, and pre-write my descriptions on a document, so that way I can just copy and paste the stuff and drop it in each morning on my phone easily.
Yeah. So I went through my Adam Hughes box, and so I've been going on eBay looking for like certain Adam Hughes like variants and stuff like that.
You gotta buy books for the cover challenge.
No, not for the challenge, just books that I want, right? But the thing is like, I'm looking at 9/8 and stuff like that, and I'll find them and I'll be like, oh, that's a pretty good price. Maybe I should buy it. Dude, then I'll go in my box, or recently, doing the challenge, I'm going through my box and I'm finding like, I got through. I'm looking for this I'm thinking about buying this 9/8 when I got 3 raw copies in my bins. And it's just like I could just submit it and like save myself, because a lot of times, they are in good condition. Save myself, $80 or however much, they're asking or whatever. But so what I'm saying is I needed like stop looking up these 9/8 books that I already have and just submit them myself, because I already have the damn books.
Yeah.
So
I always talk about Batman 635 Red Hood. I chased that 9/8 for years, and I got scammed on that book, and I still chased it, and I had one in my fucking.
Oh, the Matina you're talking about?
No. Just the first.
Okay.
Red Hood Batman.
Yeah.
635, the Jason Todd one.
Yeah.
And and I had one. I had a raw sitting in my that whole time, all those years, and it ended up being a 9/8. And it's like. So yes,
mostly because I pressed it for you, but yes.
But I agree. Just organize your shit. I would also say, like, you're a big Adam Hughes fan, and I guess no, we can't say that you buy everything, but you buy almost everything that he does, right? Between Kickstarter, like you find all the shit that he's doing. Maybe you just need to start telling yourself that chances are you do already have it, as opposed to trying to buy it. Just be like, I probably do already have this, and then just go and find it.
Yeah, you're right.
Storage.
It's funny because I think last year I spent $225 on a book. It's Doctor Strange like 11. It's Adam Hughes variant. Beautiful cover, dude. I fell in love with it and stuff like that, and I think I spent like $225 on it. Still got it like at a good price because it didn't really seem like there's too many of them on eBay at any amount of time. So then I'm going through my books, and I think I have like 2 copies of that shit, dude. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like
which one?
Doctor Strange 11.
The like pink Scarlet Witch one, or is that a different...
Yeah. She's in the background, and Doctor Strange is in the front ground, and they're like meditating or yoga, or I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I remember that one. First off,
nice. What's up, Papa?
Second, he wants to know if you have extra copies of Adam Hughes Catwoman 51.
That I don't actually, because I got a copy off of you, James. And that's the only copy I have. But that's fine. That's not a 9/8, and I don't know why you sold it to me in that condition. Fuck you for doing that.
What? Hell no. What happened was I said, dude, I just found damn near the whole run of Adam Hughes Catwoman for $1 each at a thrift store. I think these are trash. You want to buy them?
No, but that would be a book that I probably would spend the money on getting a 9.8 on. That I don't like. Yes, I do have a copy, but it's not a good copy, you know? Well, it's not a 9.8. And it's in the nines, I believe, you know, but
yeah, I remember they were all in pretty nice condition.
yeah, they weren't even bagged and boarded either.
That was man, I missed that shop. But
yeah, what happened to that shop?
He closed down, and
you closed them down, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Took all their inventory.
I used to find so much good stuff there, but that was definitely by far like the best.
Nice.
Man,
so I think last week we were talking about the challenge, and I said, so the next day was a team up, right?
Yeah.
So
and
I had told you, hey, it's a book you don't even know I have. What did you think about that book?
Well, I already don't remember it, but I remember
it's a Spider-Man teaming up with Invincible.
Oh yeah. No, that was a good one. I feel like you've showed that before, but
no, dude, I haven't pulled that book out for years, man.
Really?
I don't even know if it's in my like storyline, like for Instagram.
No, what? So the book that I was thinking you were gonna post, which you haven't, but that's also, I mean, it's already passed, but also because we're technically not supposed to post teams, right? Until you weren't supposed
Invincibles.
to do teams. No, Great Lake Avengers.
Oh yeah.
You always talk about
you mean talk about like some
Avengers.
Well, there's some of them where it's supposed to be a character challenge, and some people are doing like the team
titles.
Starts with,
right. And then Mike said we're supposed to do a single character. It's not supposed to be a team.
Yep.
And
then James talks to him about that, and they still don't listen.
Caleb just don't give a damn, and he still did it today.
They're posting.
But
that's right. I'm all set for tomorrow.
But yeah. I
dude, I am too, man. James, you're gonna love this post, dude.
I don't even know what tomorrow is. What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is story arc.
Yeah, storyline or story arc.
Favorite.
Oh, shoot. So okay. It's our second, or it's a wild card, and it's story arc.
I mean, oh gosh. Well, okay. So just this singular
favorite story arc. Yeah, story arc. So multiple issues that make up a story, you know.
Yeah, but not like in a whole.
I guess you could post a trade paperback that had it all contained into one.
I'm going between two. I mean, I say all the time what my favorite like read is, and I mean I'll fucking say it. Saga. I mean, Saga is my favorite.
That's
read.
A great one.
So there's that. I don't. But
I got you beat on this one tomorrow, James.
Huh?
I got you beat on this one tomorrow.
Well, I mean, if you post your 9.8 and I only post my 9.6, you already got me beat right there. But
no, not even on Saga, dude.
Anything that you post doesn't count because you never read the story arc anyway. So
dude, so you brought up Great Lake Avengers,
yeah,
and I was like, dude, I want to post Avengers Disassemble. That's the story of Great Lake Avengers. It's not in my house, dude. It's in my storage, and I don't even know if my storage has electricity now because the power.
You know if it's there, yeah.
Yeah, so it's there, but I don't know if I could get in because electricity's been out for a few days. But that's a good storyline because Mr. Immortal's he tries to commit suicide and he can't because he's immortal.
I've got the complete issues 1 through 100 slabbed of ASM. So any storyline you want there, we can do.
Damn.
We could do any storyline you want from the first 40 something Captain America is slabbed, all in high grade.
Yeah,
it's gonna be that or it's gonna be Batman. I'm definitely I got to figure it out. I mean, I love Batman New 52. You know, and then I would say Court of Owls being the first arc. I love that. But I also
that's not iconic though, dude. I'm posting, dude.
It is iconic.
You're gonna appreciate. Nah, not really.
You are out your damn mind. And then Red, the whole Red Hood thing I just talked about. That's another great story arc. But I don't know.
Red Hood? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot to choose from, man, and hopefully you choose right.
Hope you're stupid.
It's not a.
You're good.
I'm not trying to compete with you. I'm just saying, dude. Like you'll have an appreciation for it.
It's not a competition, but it's always a competition.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No.
It's not a competition until it is, James.
No. See, I'm trying to post my favorite stuff, and not cheat. That's why, like, what's his name? It was Caleb. He was like, "Oh, someone's gonna post." Someone was gonna do. He's like, "I didn't do my Daredevil #1 because someone's gonna post Daredevil #1," and I was like, "I'm trying to like avoid." People have seen me post my Daredevil #1. Like, I'm trying to do like shit that I haven't posted before, which is cool.
That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard to do because your shit's so stale. You know.
Stupid.
It's the advantage I have being new to the club.
Yo, we got my homie from childhood, dude. Look at Dave. I don't know why he goes by Jack McNeil, but yeah, dude, we used to hang out all the time, man. This great guy, man. He moved up north towards you guys.
Oh, good. He moved the fuck away from you. I would too. Black Lanterns. I am currently going to be reading that, so I would be cheating if I said that that's one of my favorite story arcs. Well, my favorite story arc I haven't read yet, but Court of Owls is great. I know, JD. I'm having to just ignore all the bullshit that's spewing from the other side of this thing right now. He is very close, but he is safe right now. Someday, man, how should I stream? Yeah. Well, anyways. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do. We'll see.
If he still lived down here, he would have been probably more affected by the fires. So,
from where he
Dave, it's good you got the hell out of here, man.
Nice. I also have to consider getting to my book because, like, there's a run in this little case over here. I can't fucking get to that. So that's not going to happen.
Grew up in Eagle Rock, JK.
Oh, man. Damn.
Yeah, so the challenge has been great, dude. It's obviously, like I said before, it's great to see other, like, people that you know for a long time. It's good to see the stuff that you didn't know that they had, and it's just, this challenge just brought out a lot of goodness. It does get annoying seeing the people that don't listen to the fucking rules, but I mean, it's just like, dude, come on, man.
That's fact. That's
we ain't straight edge here. That means he's already drunk, so. Because he doesn't know how to spell Eagle Rock.
Later, guys. Need to put up eye selection. Later, JD.
JD, good to see you, man. Hey, we're gonna go to that show next Saturday, man. James, you should come down, dude.
You're crazy.
Sergeant Slaughter's gonna be there, bro.
Who?
Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, wow. No.
You don't know who that is?
Still not happening. No. A wrestler?
You could bring your dad.
I mean, yeah, he'll know.
Don't you know G.I. Joe?
Yeah, he's already complaining that he didn't get the fucking omnibus of it, but he doesn't know who Sergeant Slaughter is. What the fuck, dude?
The rules are... Damn, one question at a time, Doreen.
Doreen, come on, man. Stay with...
Every day is a letter, except Saturdays are a special event. Tomorrow's special event is apparently favorite story arc. Other than that, it is a letter of the alphabet. We just did I today, and you cannot post. It's not the title of the book, nor are you supposed to post a group. So you, like, Avengers for A is not supposed to count. So it needs to be on
character,
B
a
for
character's name.
Deathstroke, on things
Yeah.
like that.
It,
So
it can be their alternate identity, so it can be either their hero name or it can
Correct.
be their
Correct.
secret identity name, but it's supposed to be the character's name.
a single character.
Oh man,
Yeah.
these rules
And
are
they
giving
have
me
a
a fucking headache, dude.
If it happens to be the title, that is okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not supposed
Correct.
to
It's a
be.
character. Yeah.
Here's the fucking
So like today I did Iron Fist, and
yes, same. Iron Fist, Iron Man, yes. And then what show? Did you answer that already? Answer her next question of what show.
the one with the Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh, yeah, it's Toy Depot in Anaheim at some hotel. So yeah, it's gonna be a great time.
All right, cool.
hmm.
Well, that's all I got.
All right, yeah, that's all I have too. What about you, Rob? What do you got coming on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we got Doghouse Comics coming on to the show. He's got a great channel with a lot of great books. Matter of fact, he just did a really interesting video where he had a bunch of resubmissions, and he has like some books from CGC that he had. And this is going to slow him down with these price hikes, but where he'd submitted them, he didn't like the grade, so he cracked them, repressed them, cleaned them, sent them back in, and like on some of them, some of them went good, and some of them the grades went like tanked. And so he
shit.
cracked
That's like
them
my
open
worst
again.
fear, dude.
Right. So then he cracks them and presses them again and resubmits them, and the price went way up. It's,
What the fuck? You know, we
like,
have a member
sounds like-
that's happened to several times, dude, and it just gives me so much anxiety, man. Oh, James,
yeah,
like
it's one thing if it goes like from a 9.6 to 9.4, but he's like he'll take a book that was like a 9.6 or 9.4, and he'll crack and press it, and it comes back like a 9.0 and or an 8.5 or something. Then he'll crack it and resubmit it, and it comes back a 9.6 or a 9.8, and you're like, what the?
I don't know,
Hey,
but
but-
that second option definitely sounded better than getting a 9.4 back. I tell you.
But anyway, so he's coming on. It'll be a great show for that. Yeah.
it's so cringy when our member, because it's happened to him like at least 3 times, and he does like a live. Well, it's pre-recorded, but like a live reaction, and he like, I feel bad, but it's a little bit funny because it's like so fucked up. Like he'll have a 9.8 that he sent in to get like signed or something, and he'll get it back like a 9.0 or something ridiculous, and the shock on his face is just like so fucked up, man. I mean, just it's bad. That would just scare the shit out of me to have a high value book and then just get 3 grades lower. That's crazy.
So, but it'll be fun. We'll talk about it, especially with a little bit, since it has. I'm sure some of those books will come up on the show, and with the grading hikes, it'll be interesting to kind of think how that's going to affect him on doing some of that. And
Man,
so, yeah, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, over on the Fat Stacks YouTube channel. Only slaps.
also, you got some CGC submissions in, huh? Are you gonna do those next week or?
Yeah, those will be next Thursday's video. I got my CGC stuff that's been there since August. Finally got released from incarceration. They were released on good behavior. So we'll be taking a look and see about
They
those.
said Bell,
Yeah. And of course, Monday will be the mail call.
and they're vintage books, right?
Yeah, they're all vintage. As a matter of fact, one of them's Atomic Age that I cracked and had cleaned and pressed and sent back in. The pressing didn't really matter because the book was really
Beat up.
yeah, it was a low grade book, and it's going to be a low grade book back. It was more of just that it was really dirty and grimy, and for it was an older slab. I just wanted it cleaned and re-encapsulated to preserve it, because it's like one of my favorite covers that I have. So
I can't wait to see that. Also, you guys should check out his CGC Raiders rant, if you will.
it's a short one. It's less than 10 minutes long. It's 8 minutes long. Yeah, a little thing about CGC raising their prices again. That's up there.
It's super packed with a lot of goodness, though. for sure. So,
Good information. If you're, I tried not to try to take it from a slightly different take on what everybody, there's, as I opened up the video, I even say, like, you got everybody in the world's talking about this, or at least on the comic book community, Instagram and YouTubers. So I try to present it from a little bit more, a step back from it, a little bit more higher view, as opposed to just focusing on this increase and looking at it, the macro effect over the past four years, what's gone on. So
you're welcome back, Steve.
Well, good. Thank you for actually making good content instead of just trying to talk about what everybody else is talking about for the sake of content.
For sure, yeah, man.
Everybody else on YouTube does.
Yeah. You're doing the Lord's work, is what James is trying to say.
I thank myself for having covered this for each time it's gone up and retaining all the data, so that way I had all the history of the hikes, so it was easy to do.
Yeah, and nobody else is doing it, right? So
I'm sure somebody else is, but I'm the only.
I don't see Swaggle House doing it.
No.
Nice. Be better.
Well, Stevie came back, and we're about to leave now.
I'm glad that we can compare his channel and his tens of thousands of followers to me and my channel. But I appreciate that.
You're getting there, man. You're getting there.
Nah, he's a cool guy, man.
No, I know. I've met him.
All right. Well, hey, thanks to the chat for rocking out with us. Great time. Great. You guys had me cracking up earlier today. Not so much towards the end, but definitely in the beginning. What, James?
No, yeah. I mean, yeah, all of that.
But Rob, thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for inviting me, as always.
Yeah, no problem, man. Always glad to have you. But until next time, check us out next week. Same channel, same time. And until then, low grades for life.